What's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is my favorite day of the week. It's Women Rock Wednesday. And guess what? Share the show. It's going to be, oh my God, it's going to be epic. Share the show. Got a lot of stuff I want to share with you. So first of all, let's start right now. Let's shout out to the first 5 women that popped on the feed. I know they're there. I don't even have to worry about it. Mindy Collins is in the building. Dale Griggs is in the building. Belinda Jonathan is in the building. Mate Cora is in the building. Wait a minute. Hold on. I know it's 5 women. I know it. I just know it. You know I can't start the show. Let me see. I saw some. Hold on. Let me call them names again. You know, hold on. He said, we got some beautiful people that are members of the Chop Shop. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. But somebody told me something. It's Women Rock Wednesday, right? We'll wait on our other lady. Let me call. I don't see Sonya. I got Mindy at the top. We got Dale. We got Belinda. We got Mate. Hold up. I'm waiting on another. But somebody told me the other night.
I found this on the web.
Stop it, Siri. I wasn't talking to you. Somebody told me the other night. Yeah, somebody told me this last night, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to put it. You know, we see people around. And the guy told me, man, I saw this woman in person and she been catfishing people. She be catfishing people, y'all. Y'all know what catfishing is? Cause I didn't know I didn't really know. What the hell is he talking about? Then he told me, man, they putting an avatar out there that looks like 100 years ago of her, and she got it out there now. Wait a minute, what is that about? What is that about? I just learned this yesterday, Mindy. In this Women Rock Wednesday, I was minding my business. I'm having a great conversation with a young man I respect and admire. And we was just talking. He said, well, I saw in person, how did she be catfishing you? I said, what the hell you mean? He said, man, that avatar on her picture got her looking like Beyonce. Looking like Janet. Hold on, looking like Janet Jackson, but she really looked like Freddie Jackson. And I said, yes, Sonya, listen. Sonya, he said this to me last night. I never, in my sphere of influence, I never used the word catfishing. I thought it's something else we call it. I don't know. I know the man used catfishing, man. I mean, it was unbelievable. I laughed, and I know he is on here laughing his butt out. I can't believe how to do it like that. But I did. I ain't call your name out. But shout out, hey everybody, all my women there, Sonya there. Sonya, you know you can't be playing around like that. But you know, I need my girls today. I'm gonna need my girls today. Mate said a dang lie. I'm trying to be nice today. Mate, you gotta understand. I pray before the show come on. But I'm finna tell y'all a secret. I told a partner of mine this day. I gotta tell y'all a secret. I got some people that watch this show that are kind of helping me produce the show a little bit, you know. So I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. So y'all can know. Since y'all the first on, y'all can know this. Son, sometimes I'll go during the show, share the show, and they will pick out a topic and tell me to go attack that topic. Y'all think it be me, that I'm this mean old, but I explained that to my partner. He called me the other day. He always watched the show, but he never come. He said, man, don't let them people get on your nerves. I said, dude, They really ain't. Because when I get off the show, I don't really think about the comments no more. I don't. I don't let it linger. Maybe some of y'all do. Well, Robert, no, I don't mean. Listen, charge it to my head. Now I want you to charge it to my support team. Because when they see something they want me to attack. I attack y'all. If y'all notice, I'm focused on getting the show going. Then somebody will tell me something, look at the comments, or they will send it to me. And I had to tell you the secret. So I don't mind, but I got some help. Because I always have veto authority. I can say no, because I didn't let some of y'all off easy. But guess what? It's okay because I want you to talk. See, Stephen Curry, my favorite basketball player, right? And I know that was going to be a lightning rod topic. And I know some people was going to say something. James Harden, y'all know how I feel about him. Love him to death. But I always mention it because what? I know it's some people on here got something against it. I know it's a lightning rod topic. And I know people going, y'all think that y'all be saying stuff for me to go off, but I be setting y'all up. Because I know it's a certain few people going to have something to say. If I mention James Harden, if I mention Penny, is somebody going to have something? Then they go to, he always take up for my, you're damn right I'm going to take up for my, but I drive the conversation and y'all ain't even realizing. I mentioned Stephen Curry because I know it's a certain people. I mentioned Harden because I know. See, look. See, anytime I mention his name, look, I already know what's going to happen. And I thank y'all for just, see, I'm just giving y'all, I'm taking y'all behind the scenes. Okay? I'm taking y'all behind it. See, Mindy couldn't help it. See, watch this. That Saudi money was a lie. It was clickbait. That was a lie. I told y'all to quit looking at, Dale boys, you've been watching this show too long to talk about that Saudi money. Come on, y'all. See how you, when you mention it, James need to take it. See, look at the status mood that said, don't take long. I don't think about you. Yeah, I do think about you every time I see the Astros play. Verlander, I thought about you last night. When Mindy, you got Verlander cussing people out. Cussing Cora out last night. Think I didn't know that, didn't Mindy? Think I didn't know it. But y'all, I just had to give y'all that. I had to give y'all. And do me a favor, y'all. All you new golfers out there. All you new golfers, because I know a lot of new people come in playing the game. Do me a favor. When you're playing golf, okay? When you're playing golf, if your playing mates are in front of you, watch it and tell them, man, either get out the way, move, or tell them you're about to hit so you can be prepared, right? You can be prepared. Because I'm watching one of my other guys hit diagonally to me, but I didn't realize it was another guy behind us, way back there. I don't know what the hell his ball. He always trying to play from the tees that I play from, and my ball is 100 yards ahead of his ass. But he just, some y'all got to understand, some people just can't stand for you to be somewhere by yourself. They said, well, I don't care if I don't hit the ball, but I'm going to start and hit the ball from back here where you at, because I just want to be like you. We got people like that in this world, y'all. We got people probably watching this show like that. Instead of being, y'all, if you don't know nothing about golf, they got certain tees. They got the expert tees. They got the right up under them. Then they got the white tee. They got the black, then the blue, then the white, then the yellow for the senior citizens, and then the red for the ladies. They get way up because men are stronger than ladies. Not some of these ladies. But we got this guy because what happens is I play with a group. Sometimes I come up there and play with them in the blue, but the game is a little different when I play from the blue because I'm blessed enough to hit the ball a little longer. So I want to go back to the black so I can hit a better club. I want to hit a longer club into the green. So, but we got this one guy, and I love him now, one of my favorite golf partners, but he wants to be back there with Big Daddy. But his shots be way back there, and I keep forgetting he back there. You right? I'm hitting from, he back there, you know, I'm looking at my other guy, he up here, and I'm over here, but his ass back there, and the next thing you know, he hit that ball and whack. But behind me, right? I wasn't paying attention. And he didn't let me know he was about to hit because the other guy hit it. He hit right behind him, like rapid fire. I said, whoa, player, don't hit when you behind somebody. And guess what his ass told me? Well, I was aimed over here. Homeboy, you must be the best golfer in the world then, sir. Because it's pros don't hit the ball where he aimed. How in the hell you know where that ball gonna go? How in the hell you know where the ball gonna go, Russell? He telling me he know he wasn't gonna hit me. I don't know. That's why I'm gonna tell you. As I can play just a little bit. I don't know where the ball gonna go. What if a bee sting me in the middle of my backswing? I'm going to hit that ball anywhere. And I got my damn iPhone on. I ain't going to lie. On the top of my backswing, that iPhone and get the buzzing. I'm going to stop wearing it on the golf course too. So, and I love this dude. But he kept, instead of him saying, because he know the rules, instead of him just saying, Robert, yeah, absolutely right. I should have acknowledged I'm back here. He talking about, well, I don't usually hit the ball that way. And my shots, I use it. Dude, you ain't that damn good to tell everybody where you gonna hit the ball. Y'all follow me? So when you go out there, do me a favor, before you take your little butt out there, get your clubs and all of that, but go read a book on golf etiquette. Go read it. So don't bring your butt out there spiking up the greens, riding your cart up on the greens, riding all. Don't do all of that. You follow me? I just learned a lesson yesterday. I want to pass that to y'all because there's some people getting into golf. There's some people getting into golf. What happens is they just be so eager just to be where you are. But you hitting the ball 100 yards behind me. Dude, get back. From now on, I'm going to tell him, you get on the gold tees. You're hitting like a damn senior. And then, I'm going to leave it alone. But, yes, and you're supposed to dress appropriate anyway. Don't come out there with cut-off jeans and all that kind of stuff. All right? Okay? Don't come out there looking like that. Don't come out there with the black socks on. You know, the black dress socks on. And have them up to your knee. Don't come out there like that. All right? Okay. Can we get that out of the way? Women rock with. That was a little house cleaning I had to do. That was just me. Y'all just look at Cyril Wright. Know who I'm talking about. Let them know. No, Cyril, it ain't. Cyril, it ain't that I hit it. It's just that I play with some guys ain't gonna let me hit from up there. They's gonna make me hit from back there. So I got to start practicing from back there. But I got some people in my group. He just want to run his little ass back there. Where he just want to be like Mike. You follow me? And I kind of understand it, El Ray. I kind of understand it, and that's why I ain't gonna call their names, but because I love him to death. But and ladies and gentlemen, ladies too. Because I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And ladies, I can't believe it. I've been talking about golf on this show, and I ain't heard no woman on Chop Shop just talking about they finna take up golf. I really like y'all. That's why I love to go to D.C. I love to go to Atlanta, man, because you go to the golf course, you're going to see black women on a golf course. This the only city. That's a big city, but I don't never see no. This my city, and I don't never see no black women on the golf course as much. I see a few, but not as much. And I would like. It's a great game. It's a fun game. It's a game that you don't. It's a game, and I always liking golf to sex, right? Golf and sex. It's two things you don't have to be good at to enjoy. You'll get that one on the way home. I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna get that one. You don't have to be good at it to enjoy. But it's a unique game. It's a fun game. Even me talking about my partner right now, he's one of my favorite players to play golf with, right? But guess what? He just want to be back there with me. You know, I came up there with them a little bit, but dude, you're a short knocker. Now hold up now. He can play. Kevin Freitman, don't get it twisted now. His ass can play. He just don't hit the ball long. He can play. He'll tear a new one in you. Kevin Freitman, don't get it twisted now. He can play now. Because he does some other things great. But he just don't hit the ball long. You know, he might have bad legs, bad knees or something. I don't know. He got bad something. But hold up. Robert said, damn straight you can go up there, and he needs to move up there. Look at Rob. Rob said he need to go up there and move. I'm not going to tell you the dude's name, man. I ain't going to tell you the name. Don't worry, but he'll tell. Hey, Kevin Frank, you don't want no parts of him now. Y'all notice I didn't never say he couldn't play. I just say he got his mind right. I'm trying to fix my screen back there. Y'all see my beautiful black women. It's Women Rock Wednesday. You know I'm going to talk about my girl in just a second. But, you know, Sharika Jackson, who is that? Marie Jose Talou and Shakira Richardson will be in the same 200-meter semifinals. I think this is tomorrow. I can't wait. I just don't know the times. I got to find out the times that they be running, man. Cause I don't like to watch I don't like to watch the steeplechase and all that long ass runs. I ain't gonna tell you. I like nothing but sprints. Nothing but sprints and relays. That's all I watch. I ain't trying to watch nobody throw nothing. I ain't trying to watch nobody jump over no barrier. I ain't trying to watch nobody do three steps and long jump. I ain't trying to see none of that. I'm trying to see the runners. I can't wait to see these girls go at it. But I saw something I want to share with y'all because this little girl is just capturing my heart. Share the show. This young lady is capturing my heart. I never forget, I did an interview. I mean, it was when Kendrick Davis, they won a regional. And one of my first times I ever came into the media room and hear them talk. Everybody else was asking them questions about their games, about the game. And I made a statement to the young men about who I thought they are. In other words, I made a statement encouraging the young men. And then somebody gonna tell me, man, you supposed to ask questions. You don't tell me what I'm supposed to do. I'm different from you. You don't tell. You ask your question. It was my turn. I can make a statement encouraging the young men. And I thought about that. This long time ago when he was in high school. I thought about that when I heard this young lady. Check this out.
Caitlin Hutchinson, I work for City of Smack. This one is for Shakari. But before I ask you the question, I feel like people have been drilling you with questions. So for a quick second, I want to be able to speak some life into you. I just want you to know that I'm so proud of you. I know I'm not really nobody to you, so it probably doesn't mean too much. But I'm just so proud of the way that you have handled yourself, the way you've grown over the years from LSU to now to be able to finally come out with a world championship medal. For everybody that's literally doubted you on social media, because I know they can get real ruthless. For all your competition that didn't believe in you, for the moments that you probably didn't even believe in yourself, I'm just glad that you finally came out here and do what you were destined to do, because girl, I truly believe you are anointed by God, because you have been through so much, But here you go on top, and it was your time, and he said it was your time. So I'm so happy for you. But to ask the question before they try to snatch this mic out my hand, you have done so much for this sport, and I can easily see you transcending past track and field because your speed impacts a lot of people, but your personality and what you do and the life that you speak into other people, I feel like is going to go way much further than your speed, in terms of like thinking about God and your destiny and stuff like that. So I just want to know for you, in what ways do you want to continue to transcend the sport and have an impact outside of, just being fast and being the world champion?
I want to say, you as a black woman sitting here in this room, I appreciate you asking me the question and anointing, giving me that loving right there, represent for us as always. But I will say, honestly, I don't even know what to say. It's surreal. I think in the morning I'll probably feel it. But it feels amazing just knowing that not only people see me as an athlete, but they see me as a person. I feel like that's my biggest thing more than anything. I want people to see that it goes beyond an athlete. You bring who you are onto the track. You bring your athlete into your life. There is no separating, honestly. So I'm glad that I can display who I really am. Not my pain, not my sadness. I'm glad to sit here and be happy with whole and just knowing that it all paid off.
God got you.
All right.
2 more questions.
See, what's wrong with making an athlete feel human and a person? What's wrong with that? Like, Daryl Barnes asked me a question. I thought you would show this yesterday. I had it planned to show today. This wasn't the same thing, Daryl Barnes. I'm painting a picture. Can I tell my own damn story? We talked about her choosing. That was an open interview. Everybody asked her questions in that. That didn't even pertain. This interview, Daryl Barnes, didn't pertain to what I was talking about yesterday. That's why I didn't play it yesterday. It pertained to what I'm talking about today. That's why I played it today. I already have the results of it, Kevin Freeman. I'm talking about the finals. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the finals. I already got the results. I'm talking about this. Y'all, it touched me because when I encouraged Kendrick Davis and his teammates that day in the press room, and somebody gonna tell me, man, you supposed to ask a question. No, that's what your ass supposed to do. You don't tell me what to do. I want to know something about the kids. I want to know his state of mind. I just want to go ask her, what? I just saw what happened in the game. You follow me? That's why I tell y'all, man, don't y'all let these clowns tell y'all what to do. You be you and you be general. You be original and you be daring. My young people, quit listening to these people. That lady said, look, I know I'm finna encourage you. She know what that girl go. Like somebody gonna tell me yesterday, well, Robert, that white media gonna get what she did yesterday before she got in that media room, Daryl Barnes. She was walking down Media Row and she said, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Now, everybody had to sit there. She had to answer the question when she sit there. She wasn't offering them no individual media. Let me explain to y'all, because some of y'all don't even, let me help you. Daryl Barnes. She wasn't giving them no individual interview. That was a press conference where all of them are in there and all of them are on the dais or the podium, and they were asking them questions. It's a difference, a big difference. So y'all, in case y'all didn't know, it was a difference. When she was coming in, people were trying to stop her. Could you come over here again? You got a minute over here. You got a minute over here. She said, no, thank you. No, thank you. Then the brother said, she said, okay, come on, baby. That's the video I showed yesterday. That's why I showed it yesterday. All right? Okay. Whew. Let's go. Let's see. Did I say anything else about Shikari? I mean, I'm just loving this little girl. I'm really loving on her right now. Cause I'm just thinking about stuff, man. You know, I'm just thinking about, I know what these athletes go through. I know I've been in situations where I know one, and me and him argue all the time. Cause Penny Hardaway will stand there and and like it did at U of H after they played the game. They lost the game at U of H. And he stayed in there taking pictures and hugging and taking pictures and giving autographs. They lost the heated battle with U of H, and he stayed in there until everybody left. But guess what? The one time he don't, one of y'all gonna get mad. One of y'all gonna get mad. I had an anonymous I got an anonymous email yesterday, and I emailed you back. If you're watching the show today, I sent a question. I didn't understand your email. I didn't understand it. So give me some a little more clarity about it. Marcus Garrett said, the mindset of people, just not athlete or gladiator. Yes, they're all human. That Sha'Carri Richardson. Did you see her countenance? Just hearing that lady talk about her, how she became. Her answer was so humbling and so gracious because the young lady, I don't know who she was. See, y'all, I want us to learn. If we plan on, like, I think I'm gonna go there because I got some women rock stuff, but I want to go there. No, y'all don't understand. I got so much, but I saw this. It's Women Rock Wednesday, and I want all my young ladies to understand this. My grown ladies do, but I want you to listen to this one. Hold on, where did I know? Uh, what's her name? I know I got it. Hold up, y'all. No, I got that. Hold up. I got to find it. Gosh, where is it? Come on, man. I know. Oh, here it is. Y'all listen to this. My young ladies, listen.
After I was named CEO of Sam's Club, I was invited to an exclusive CEO roundtable in New York City. Only 25 invited guests, and that's when you get that invitation and it says non-transferable. And so during the reception, I met a fellow CEO, and I introduced myself, just like the boys club usually does, Roz Brewer, Sam's Club. After exchanging pleasantries back and forth, he asked, "What do I do at Sam's Club?" And I thought to myself, what'd the invitation say? But anyway, he said to me, "Do you lead marketing?" So I was still puzzled. I said, "No, that's part of my organization." And then he said, "Oh, merchandising." I said, At this point, I was truly puzzled. So after I gave him the side eye, we approached the private room, and I ascended to the podium as the keynote for the day, and I enjoyed the look on his face when my bio was read. It was a good day.
25 CEOs invited. Non-transferable on the invitation. But when he sees a black woman there, she got to be something less than. Now I hope you find out where I'm going there, boys. I want all our young women like Sha'Carri Richardson. Don't let these people, just cause they a member of the press, see you as less than. You are the ones that talk negative about me when I had my lowest moments. When I had my lowest moments. And you Every time I think about that, then I think about this picture right here. Every time I think about this little girl. That's how she showed up. Look at everybody else standing. Look at her saying, this was before all of this. She looked like, oh, let me make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. I'm to cover my face up. Look at everybody else standing. She looked like I'm finna bring it to y'all. This was before the races. Now this ain't after. Let nobody look at you, baby, as less than. Damn. This got me. This hit me. That hit me right there. Flojo. Oh my. I don't even have to say nothing about that. This Women Rock Wednesday. Share the show right now. Every woman need to be watching this. Every man need to be watching this. Look here, baby. Do less talking and go and take care of your business. Yo, this I got broke down with this one. Patrick Punch, I saw you sneaking in there. Ken Dean, you better be here because I got something to talk about in a minute. Just hold on. I got to talk about my women first. Do y'all see what's going on? Rosalind Brewer. Now, Rosalind, I had something else to play on Rosalind, but I got to hold up. Y'all know why I got to hold up on it? Because I got some stuff about Rosalind that I got. Rosalind is now the CEO over Walgreens. And Walgreens, a Walgreens company backed this one of the Republican people in Congress about how to distribute a certain medicine to women and black women in particular in the Georgia area. And Rosalind Brewer did not go against it. So Rosalind, I'm giving you your flowers today, but don't, Rosalind, I'm going to call your ass out too now. We can't be in these positions of power and then go just do what these folks tell you. You're a CEO. And Georgia got the worst fatality rate of black women, birth defects and doing childbirth and all of that. So I had some more to show you on her, so I'm going to cut that short. Because I got to fight, because what? I'm not going to go I had people calling me. Because I just don't come over here and give y'all stuff. I consult with people. Say, man, what about this? Say, Rob, take a look at this before you. Yes, I love what she just did a minute ago. Before I give it to y'all, I was thinking about Sha'Carri Richards, and I thought I had it on video, but I didn't put it up there. She said, I've seen the world be my friend. I've seen the world turn on me. But at the end of the day, I have always been with me. God has always been with me. I'm not worried about the world anymore. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? I got some right after that. I want to come back. I got to share with y'all something, man. It's a unique phenomenon that I'm going to share in a minute about, but D. White. Y'all might need to share this right now. Share the show. Thumbs up on YouTube. Whenever you decide to become yourself, you become lonely. I'm going to repeat that. I'm telling you, got to share it. Whenever you decide to become yourself, you become lonely. Because everyone around you wants to be like them. Wants you to be like them, or they want you to be them. You heard that? So when you discover that you are unique, Shakari Richards, you are special, D. White, you are important, Mindy Collins, and you decide to be who you are and achieve what you were dreaming, loneliness is the result. Patrick Punch. Every true vision only have one believer first, and that's the person who has the vision. That makes it lonely. Show y'all what I've been suffering with. But what attracts people to you is when you decide that you don't care if you're lonely. You're still going to pursue your vision. It's the desire for you to use loneliness properly that makes people come to you. Then what? You're no longer alone. I have been alone, y'all, most of my time. I'm lonely now because a leader is always lonely because they're out front. There's no one here with me. I want you to think about this. If you have everyone around you, Curtis Stewart, then you're a part of the crowd. Leaders lead a lonely life, but they choose to be lonely. They choose that loneliness. I choose it. That's important. You have to choose to be alone if you're going to change the world. And every great leader, Shakari Richards, as you study them, they really found their true self when they were alone. Whew. I had to share that with y'all. I ain't playing no games. I had to share that with y'all. Check this out.
Being an aficionado is equivalent to being a sommelier, a wine expert. And so a lot of people come over here and they order food from next door, which is we're a Cajun Creole restaurant, and he'll match up a stick with it. We're just providing a place for people to come and socialize in a rich environment. And we're in a growing area, and we think it's time for this area to have something like this.
Welcome back. So let me see. I hope y'all got that. I hope y'all got what I meant a minute ago. So now I got this. Let me see where I want to go. Do I want to go here first? Yeah, let me go here first. Then I get back. Stephen A. Smith came on TV yesterday and said Lonzo Ball can't even get up without help. Right? Can't get up. He can't get up without help. You got to have help to get up. Per my sources. Watch this. Y'all watch this.
Stephen A., who are your sources, bro? Please tell me who your sources are. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta stop yapping. And I actually like you, man. I don't even know you like that, but I like you. I'm coming back, man. Come on. Stephen A., who are your sources, bro?
Did y'all see that? Then he came down and doubled down on it. And hold up, y'all. I got to play that. Then instead of his ass just going and saying, okay, you know, I was wrong. Hold up, y'all. You know I don't like to play this dude stuff. Hold up, let me see. Hold up. Then he come down. I'm finna go through the whole cycle. Y'all just give me a second. Then his rotten ass, excuse me, my language. Then Mindy, why can't he just go back and just say, man, my sources must have been bad, man. I didn't know you was like that. But this dude came back. Yeah, I got to let y'all hear this, man. I got it. And Jimmy on there bragging about it. Well, it's a lot of people watched the show. A lot of people voted for Donald Trump. I get tired of y'all worried about because a lot of people follow somebody. That means they validated. A lot of people are mainstream media. A lot of mainstream media. Y'all hold on a minute. Let me find this thing so I can put it up. I get sick of y'all. Mainstream media. Watch this. Hold on. You know I got the label. What's the boy? Lonzo. I got to label it. Now y'all watch. Come back. Instead of saying, man, I was wrong, man. Y'all watch this. Y'all got to see this. I wasn't going to play it because they might take us off. You know, they might mess my thing. Watch this. Hold on. Here it comes.
You really gonna sit poolside on the bench and think because you getting up and sitting down that makes you healthy? Does that have anything to do with running up and down a damn court for 30, 35 minutes a night? Come on, bro. Come on now. So that's all I'm
Dude, you said the dude couldn't get out the bed. You had to need help to get out the thing. I wish I could find that one for y'all. Y'all go Google it. And he gonna bring his ass back on today. Somebody sent this to me right before I came on the show. But y'all, it's mainstream media. They got to be correct. Listen to me, y'all. I don't know where you get your news from. All I'm telling y'all, a lot of this stuff, these people. Kendrick Perkins just told you he lied the other day. I just gave you that bit. Man, I just did it on first take. They told me to say something ignorant. So I said something ignorant. I got that on tape. What was wrong with saying, hey, LeVar, my bad. And all I be trying to do is give it to you. I told you they call. I said they can call me the butcher because I try to give it to you raw. Now you can season it yourself. You can season it how you want to. I got to give it to you raw. I just saw something, man. This made me laugh. It just made me laugh. But think about it, Seneca. Every time I come over here and I find out and I say something, I come back the next day and say, wow. Like I said, I misspoke. When I said James Harden stayed in that man's crib, I misspoke on that one. I came back the next day. I could have said no. I said no. I misspoke. I didn't because I was so excited. I was trying to explain the dynamics of his relationship with Michael Rubin, and I took it a little farther. I just misspoke. It's possible if you say a lot of words on here, y'all. It's possible for me to misspeak. Y'all just sitting over there listening. But I got a question for y'all. You know I got something for you. What is the best part of youth basketball today to you? I ask you what the best and who's the best and who. What is the best part? And listen to me. I love Stephen A. I watch him after the show. I tape it. Listen to me. Let's get this straight right now. Stop. I'm not bashing Stephen A. No. I watch him. I think he's the greatest. I'm serious. But I know somebody's in his ear telling him, directing him, paying him their money. I love Stephen A. I watch him every day. So don't never want nobody to tell you, because somebody got that wrong the other day. I know how you feel about. I love Stephen A. Smith. Okay? All right. I like that. Oh, James Gentry, hold on. I'm finna come back to you. So let's get that straight. All right, so my question is, what is the best part of youth basketball today to you? James Gentry said the playoffs. The playoffs in youth. Which playoffs? In youth basketball? Which playoffs? What you mean the playoffs? What you mean? High school basketball playoffs? That's the best part of youth basketball you like? High school basketball play. What playoffs? I don't understand what you mean. See, Marcus. I love you. He said, I only watch Stephen A. when I need a good laugh. It's entertainment. ESPN is what is called entertainment, sports, news network, entertainment. Oh, boys high school. See, okay, I like that. That's the best part. Okay, that's the best part of you. Anybody else? What's the best part of you basketball? Talk to me. What's the best part? Y'all talk to me, because you know I'm going somewhere. What Minnie? Minnie know I'm going somewhere. Minnie, you know I'm going somewhere. What's the best? What's the part? What is it? Talk to me. The relationships, okay? Larry, I'm glad you're here, because I'm going to need you again. The best part of youth basketball is the opportunity to pursue your passion and dreams. I love that. Seneca said he liked the relationships. Seeing young basketball players go from not known to rising up, becoming that. Oh, I like that too. Oh, I like that too, Marcus Carroll. I really like that. I like seeing guys. That's why I took the time out to go over there and watch them little kids. And Leary was right there with me the whole time. He was helping me out with kids and you know, showing me kids he know. Watching kids grow. As a coach, I like practicing. I love that. I ain't gonna tell y'all don't like. Can I talk to y'all? Don't tell my son that. This. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I used to hate it, but I miss me and him working out together. I miss challenging him. Parents, daddies, parents, whoever around these kids, man, I got back in the gym for the first time since in 100 years with a young man not too long ago, and had the help of Eric Boone, and it revigorated me. And I explained to him, I said, look, the things I'm showing you now might not show up until January or December. But you keep working on these things I've given you. Yes, we in June. We in July. But this, what I'm showing you might not manifest itself until a little later. Because you got to get a lot of reps in it. Doing it this right way. Because you done did it the wrong way so long. I enjoyed that so much. That is Moody said. Minnie said present. She said, what is the best part of you basketball today? Present. I don't know what you mean, man. Gathering of young men and women competing, laughing at the PGWs, their drive to make it. I like that too, Charles. I like that too, Charles. Coach, Charles, I watched little bitty guys that I told y'all about this young kid, Bronson Evans, that when his mom first introduced me, friend of his mom, I know, and I went and worked him out. And my son came to the gym and said, Dad, I thought you weren't gonna work nobody else out. He said, I thought I pissed you off so much you didn't want to work nobody else. I said, I did, but this little kid, I took him, and he just didn't know nothing about basketball at all. Showed him how to use his left hand, showed him how to use his right hand. It was later in his life. He wasn't no little bitty kid. He was a young kid that just wanted to learn. And I taught him how to play. And I taught him how just the principles and stuff. Then took him over to a program, TJ Ford's program, and they let him play in their program. And that kid wind up going to college and playing basketball. He wasn't D1, but he played basketball in college. Most people don't play basketball in college. What if I didn't stop and say, okay, young fella, here you go. And hook him up with TJ and them. Maybe that dream wouldn't have happened. Now the kid thinking about want to go overseas. He done got a little bit better. He done matured. Keith Avery, let me see. I think the best part of youth basketball is the kids that don't normally get to travel. What you mean, Keith? The kids that don't normally get to travel, this is the first time they've traveled? The first time? I like that too, Keith. If that's what you're talking about, Keith. I know a lot of kids, the first time they ever been on a plane was when they came on in my program before. First time they ever stayed in a nice hotel is when they came on. Experiences. It's like a family reunion when you go to a game. I love that. I miss that too. What he said? He said, excuse my typing. Transformation. Okay, you're doing too much. Just don't try to do no. Don't try to have no big words. Just say what you mean. I ain't trying to find all that. Transformation of no confidence to total belief without being arrogant. Okay. That's the best part of you basketball. Okay, I like that. Jeremy Davis said, I like seeing the unknown and non-ranked kids go to college and take full advantage. This is what I'm talking about. I don't care if you rank. I like seeing the ranked kids. I like seeing the ranked kids prove every day that they're ranked. I like seeing the ranked kids. I don't just like seeing I like seeing the ranked kids prove every day that they're supposed to be where they at. I love that part. I love that part. Thank you for bringing it out, Joe. Jeremy, I know what you like, but I'm just adding what I like. I like that one, Jeremy. I like that one. He said, I like to see the unknown and unranked kids that go to college and take full advantage of their college experience. I like to see both of them, ranked and unranked. I like all of them. Unknowns and the knowns. I don't mind. I like the knowns too. Ain't nothing wrong with being a known. Because if you're unknown and then you got the ball and you're going to become known. So I like all of them. Curtis said the best part for me is when someone hasn't played basketball and they are just learning how to play and I can see them thinking and raising their IQ. Oh my God. Why you think I think about Bronson like this? Y'all got to understand the kid didn't know nothing about basketball at all. He know how to dribble. He know how to shoot. He know how to make up. He didn't know how to make nothing. He didn't know nothing. Nothing. That kid went and played in college. Got graduated. Ken Ding said the best part of youth basketball is the kids competing and battling against each other. I love that too. I won't say what the worst is. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about the worst here. We ain't gonna talk about the worst today. We'll get there. We'll get there tomorrow. We'll talk about the worst tomorrow. The kids and seeing them grow. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm telling you. When I go to the gym and I'm sitting there with a friend of mine, and a friend of mine said, why does D'Angelo Harrison come and talk to you the whole time doing when he playing the game? The best player on the floor comes and talks to me doing everything that happens in the game. And I just said, me and that young man has a relationship that is just unbelievable. Y'all got to realize, I was looking for people. I was looking for, not looking, but, I had a basketball program called the Franchise All-Stars. I was the benefactor. Terrell Henderson was the coach. Alan Branch was the general manager. And it was a great, great union. People want to hate and talk about them guys. I enjoy the time and the life I spent with those two men more than anybody I've ever spent with in this whole basketball journey. Those two men taught me so much. Terrell Henderson and Alan Branch, more than anybody in this whole basketball thing. And what happened, I went to a basketball game, like I think it did some kind of game. I don't know. It was in the daytime though. So I went over there, and it was at Elsick High School, and different teams were playing. And I never forget, this kid hit 9 threes in this game. He played for Dulles. And I said, I ain't got nobody like that on my team. I got to have this dude. So I called Alan Branch. I said, Branch, man, I'm at his Dulles game. I don't know none of these kids, but this dude just hit 9. Get what he tell me? Well, I know it can't be D'Angelo Harrison. There must be a new kid over there. I know it can't be this guy. I came there. You telling me what he knew he couldn't be. So you know what I did, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Hatter went in the dressing room, knocked on, young fella, what's your name? D'Angelo Harrison. I said, man, where's your parents? I need to talk to them. I want you to be on my team. You ain't got to pay for nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. I want you on my team. Never seen. How many of y'all just walked in a game and seen a dude hit 9 threes? Y'all talk to me. How many times? I knew he was special. At that age, got him on my team, right? So we go on the road. D'Angelo always, Coach, I need to come around your room, man, because they playing too much around here. Coach, I got to be focused, Coach. These coaches come to see me tomorrow. Come on, man. Come on. He said, Coach, y'all, listen to me. They used to have a caravan of coaches following our team because we had D'Angelo Harrison and Rasheed Solomon. Each could go off for 30 or 40 together against apart at any night. So every gym, y'all got to understand, this is my first time doing this. I didn't understand whatever gym we go to, coaches following. I mean, they were following us in our cars. They were following. What gym y'all playing next? We're going to see them there. One wind up going to Duke. One wind up going to St. John's and being the leading scorer in St. John history. That's the best part of youth basketball to me. When I can go and sit outside of the hotel and see what my players are doing in a rental car they don't know I'm in. And I see two of them walk inside of the hotel with a girl. And I let them do it. Okay. Walked inside the hotel. In the hotel rooms that I pay for, you finna take a girl? Got to let the act happen first. So I go up there. I didn't even take the key in. I knocked on the door. Knocked on the door. The youngest one come to the door with his shirt off. They work fast now. We in Vegas. The youngest, cute little girl. Both of them had their shirts off. The girl sitting on the bed like, oh yeah, I'm gonna break them off. What? She looked like, I said, little girl, get out of here. They don't supposed to have no women in the room. Get out of here. Send her little ass home. And I told him, I said, look, y'all know names on this room? Okay. So y'all know what I do for a living? Yeah. I said, if something happened to that girl in this room, who you think they gonna come after? You. I'm about to call your parents. Hey, Mr. Adams, Coach Adams, please. No. The older one told the young one, let's just go and pass on by. Coach Hatter cool. Because the young one said, let's go Coach Hatter. He said, no, he cool. He said, he told me you was cool. I said, yeah, I ain't that damn cool. I'm cool, but I ain't that cool. I called his parents. My daddy gonna kill me. And like I told him yesterday, you just better be ready to die then. Because I got to call him. Because I would want him to call me about my son. But those are and guess what? Those two boys, I still talk to them to this day. To this day. Because I'm not one of the boys. Coach Hatter cool, because what? I buy him in. This is what Coach Hatter used to do. This is why they call me cool. The Houston Hoops gave them some shoes. How many shoes they gave them? So how many you want? What size you wear? What you want? What you want? What you want? We ain't gonna never let the reason no tennis shoes get you from this program. Just tell me what you. My kids were so smart. That team, they were so smart. Reebok, we played in a tournament. And see, y'all, I'm talking about the best part. The name of this subject is the best parts of youth basketball today. So check this out. Check this out now. Reebok gave us some. They want us to play in this tournament, so we had to wear their shoes. So the kids wore the shoes in the game, right? Do you know them little spoiled brats of mine? All of them. We checking out the hotel. You know, I go back and check the rooms. Everybody that left the Reebok shoes in the room, brand new. They didn't wear them during the tournament. They didn't even want. I done bought them so many Nikes. They weren't about to wear these. So I got one of the parents, the dads, to help me. DJ Griggs' dad, Bubba Griggs. We rounded up all them boxes, man, and we shipped them back and gave them away or whatever. But them kids, y'all, I'm telling these memories of how we used to do it. We land in the city. It was like clockwork, right? If I'm going to the hotel, I got somebody going to Walmart or whatever to get healthy snacks for each room for the whole duration we're at the tournament. So everybody had, so they wouldn't have to go down there and mess around and go down there and go. They didn't have to go and, make some of them probably, so they got to, go, you had everything you want, fruit, snacks, everything you want. Those are the memories that I have. I don't know. That's the best part of basketball that I had dealt with. So let me get back to y'all. He said it must have been some shit. I don't know what kind they were. I didn't think they looked bad. He said, Ken Dean said, I coached my little cousin Jamal Rowe. Wrong. Wolf was amazing. Okay, let's go. Wolf Nelson retired. Yeah, I got a chance to meet him because I was trying to represent Ronnie Fields, and Wolf was one of the quick. Y'all spend so much time. That's why I love Chicago. Wolf treated me like, brought me in. Y'all got to understand, I was going to Chicago, recruiting these players like Ronnie Fields. I didn't know the dangers that was around me. I'm just going to Chicago. I'm having fun in Chicago. And hold up, y'all messing up my phone. Hold on. Y'all got me messing up my phone. So, but he was talking about Wolf Nelson. He retired after 32 years. I love that man. That man embraced me. He didn't know me. Somebody must have introduced me. It was cool. Treated me like I was family, man. I never forget that man. Let's see. Kansas, I might not see the whole weekend. Let me see. Let me keep going. Let me see that I pass anything that I did. I'm going backwards. The best part of youth basketball, okay. That was your calling, Hatter. You helped me elevate my game back in the 80s. Thank God for Fondy. Kevin, thank God for you, man. You was a young fella that just wanted to get better. And when you play against me, I'm trying. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be kind of mean when I used to let's say I got a friend of mine. We about to play. I used to say, "Hey, player, you might want to guard somebody else today, cause I'm on one today. Yes, you might want to guard somebody else." See, kids just don't. Do kids do that, coaches out here now? Marcus Carey said, I like seeing the growth of coaches and the growth of parents and understanding the process and working together for all the kids. Now, Herb Baker, I mean, not my type. Not my type. See, unlike y'all, Herb Baker, I'm not ruled by that. I can, I just ain't ruled. I just been a guy that just been able to be able to converse and be around and have a woman most of my life. So I was used to them. I didn't have to use a woman's kid to get to them. I just never had to use that. Unlike a lot of people in this community, I never had to use that. Glad you brought it up though. Never had to. And the woman wasn't, his mama wasn't finer than Cat Hair to me. She might be to somebody else, but not to me. She was a friend. And I love the kid like he my son now. Everybody ain't a cookie monster. Let me see. I love Wolf Hatter. That's my man. Congratulations on. Yes, man. I love Wolf. West Side Tennis Club was also a spot. Great. Yeah. West Side Tennis Club. Everybody couldn't go there. You had to be a pro to come in to play. You had to be a pro. Yeah. I'm just saying. You the one brought it up. I didn't bring it up. I told you when you put it on the screen, expect for me to say something. I don't know what be wrong with some of y'all. I'm above. Can't say anything to me. Put it on the screen. I am. But I was thinking about something, y'all. I'm gonna take back. On Monday, I came on here and I said I wanted all the 20, I put a edict out there to all the 2025 and 2024 basketball players to come to the Ruck on the Wood because I wanted to see them. I haven't seen them play, right? I wanted to see them. And because I had a lot of them, I was calling the names. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know some of them damn names. I wanted to see them. And I take it back. I'm not about, I don't want to see you. If you don't want to be seen, I take back what I did the other day. Okay? I wish I can erase it. I went the top 20 in each, I called each one of them's name out. I did. But I want to retract what I said. I don't care if you come or not. Okay? Really and truly, from the bottom of my heart. Because when I just sit back and thought about these guys, the D'Angelo Harrisons, the Ray Turners, the Darius Gardners, and the Rashid Suleiman, and watch these guys show up and play at certain things because they want to love and play basketball, I shouldn't have to put out a message for y'all to come to the Ruck on the Wood. If you don't want to play basketball, good. You don't want to play, because that's all this stuff is about, playing basketball. Wherever you playing it at, it's about playing basketball. We always talk about the kids don't go in the hood. They don't go on the blacktop. They don't play pickup no more. This is a pickup game. And some of these people in this community is telling these kids and their parents they don't need to go. So guess what? I take it back. Robert Hatter ain't asked y'all to go nowhere. I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back. Somebody, I hope y'all get this and play it and send to them. I'm taking it back. And I thought about something. And I'm going to read a couple of these and I'm going to tell you why. Just me watching the hunger of the young kids that I used to be in my program. They'll play anywhere. Michael Jordan had a love of the game clause in his contract. The first time ever in basketball, he said, because if I pull up and I want to see somebody playing in the park and I want to play with them, want to play with them, I'm able to play with them. I'm able to play whatever the hell I want to do and play basketball. And we got guys talking about they don't want to come and play basketball. I take it back. I take it back. I did not invite y'all. I hope y'all listen to me. I don't care if you show up or not. Okay? I'm just keeping it there. I'm keeping it a buck. Right? So hold on. Let me go. And then I get the backwards. Leary said, we don't have kids wanting to go at each other anymore. Hence, see, I didn't even know you put this up there. And I got to talk about they don't want to go. AAU teams don't want to play each other. Back in the day, we would call out each other and meet at Rucker on Wood on the court. Let me put that back on. We don't want you if you don't want to be there. Excuse me, they don't want you because it ain't my tournament. It ain't my thing. It's Jimmy and Doug's and thing. I just wanted to come and see y'all play. That's all. Like, I enjoyed myself watching them 2027, them dude, the youngsters, the ninth graders. I love them. I love every last one of them. But Leary, let me go back again. Leary said, I knew this was going to be good today. I told y'all should have shared the show. I'm not playing no games today. I got more now. I got more. We don't have kids. You need to share the show right now. We don't have kids wanting to get at each other anymore. Hence, why they don't play in Ruck on the Wood. Our AAU teams don't like to play each other. I lose my contract. See, if y'all need to share this show. I lose my contract if I need to lose to these dudes. But then you better go get the baddest dude so you won't lose. I'll get a coach that he can coach all that talent. Oh my God. I'm loving that Leary. Leary, I got to keep that one. I got to keep that one right there. I got to keep that one right there. Got to keep that one right there. Only kid I can think of who had your mentality recently is Chris Johnson. Kids just love to dominate. Most kids just have. Okay. I'm trying to go pro. Hold on. I'm trying to go pro. I used to go up there when I was training with Sean Resper. Okay. Stephen Leary, why kids don't show people their report cards anymore? A man mentioned Warner Bell. If Chris McDermott played with a chip on his shoulder, he would be the next level. Great kid. Shit, what else you want him to do? So you want, you're averaging a double-double. What else you want from it? Robert Hatter, did you... Stop it. Hold up. Mike definitely played in the parks and in the... I know he did. You ain't got to tell me. I know what Mike was playing up there. You don't need to take it back. Yes, I did. I needed to take it back. Me personally, because I'm not involved with the event. I'm taking it back because I'm not trying to encourage nobody to go and be where they should want to be. That's why I'm taking it back, Leary. I took back all them 40 names. I took out my valuable ass time to call out the other day. I take it back. I don't care if you don't come. I'm serious. Larry, see, Larry, this be new night. Robert, you don't need it. Yes, I do. I need to take it back. You don't have to take it back. I need to take it back because I said, how in the hell I'm going to want to ask somebody to come do something that they should love to do. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. You know why? Because I go back and watch this, right? Go back, see this. This is a pickup game I'm about to show y'all. He had more to lose, and all y'all little ass got to lose. Y'all watch this. Y'all just watch. Jimmy came up. The pickup game. That's a pickup game. Listen to me. Michael Jordan just came off the winning a 5th championship, a finals MVP, but he's in here fighting in the low post position on defense in a summer pickup game like it's game 7. And you telling me about y'all on this little old ass list of the top 20 players? And y'all don't want to go play basketball? That's why Stephon Leary. I saw that videotape and I said, I got to take back my request. Because I am not going to sit up here and tell nobody to come to something that I would have broke my neck to get to. I don't care if I was ranked number 1. You don't get no higher than this guy I just showed y'all. In case you didn't see it, in case your mama or your daddy might hide it from you, it's a pickup game. No summer league game, it's a pickup game. Watch this. And that dude would let him have it. Now, y'all, on the way back to school, before Jimmy get out, I know a lot of y'all going back to college. All my young people going to college, not just my athletes. What I would want y'all to do, I got some advice for you. This got 4 things. Mamas, write them down. Kids, I just want you to listen more. Don't take your little ass on these college campuses, think you know it all, and running your damn mouth. Listen more. Pick a major you feel passionate about. Get involved in politics. Block walk with your friends. Call voters. Start voting at 18 and never stop. And keep your post under 280 characters. That's my 3 advice for you kids going to college. I know college for the start. I know it's some freshman movie-in day the other day. But I want y'all to have that information. Because guess what? I don't give it to you. Who in the hell gonna give it to you? Mainstream media ain't gonna give it to you. So guess what? Robert Hatter gonna give it to you on the Chop Shop. But yeah. I got to share that with you, but I had to share that, Jim. I don't know, you came in late. I retract my statement. I won't call them guys' name out anymore and tell them where to come and play basketball. They play basketball wherever we go. So guess what? If I don't see them, I just don't see them. So I'm all right. What's up? What you got going on?
Oh, man.
I was ready. I don't know if you wasn't here. I was ready to go the whole day.
Man, what I missed.
Oh, man, I got a little Shikari, a little leadership. Just stuff that I do. Just stuff that I do on Women Rock Wednesday. You know, that's all. That's all. And what I was doing, Jimmy, I was asking people what is their best part of youth basketball today. I just wanted to know, and everybody was giving me their opinions, and that's how I got into that. That's all. That's all. You know, when you ask a question, boy, you might get an answer. But what else you got going on out there?
I was looking and I'm thinking about something based on this topic that you just was on. And I was looking back and it took me, as you were talking, showing the video, I went back and I looked. I remember writing about it not long ago. And so I pulled up the magazine from 20 November 2021. Right?
Bad news on that.
In this magazine, that was an article that I put out, and it was on page 88. And the effort of this article was to show, let me see, get this right to y'all. All right? Look at that. Look at the headline. The boom of basketball skills development and trainers. And you can see that's my name, by Jim Hicks. I wrote this article. I gave my ink to help identify a lot of the guys in Greater Houston who were training the young people around town. And also to help the readers, the parents, to possibly find somebody that was maybe geographically favorable to them and their kids, so they don't have to go from Kingwood to Pearland and back over here to Katy. They got to go back home. Parents make hell of sacrifices for their babies with these trainers. So I was just put them out there so people could know on who's where. And in doing so, I think I put them in alphabetical order by the name of the trainer, their company, right? And so, as you guys see, I wrote every one of them. It's a nice paragraph with intel, with their cell phone numbers, the locations for which they operate out of, a description of the guy, their fees, their dates. I put all this stuff in here in an effort to shed light and appreciate and show, just validate basically what I did. These young people, I mean these guys, most of them were former players. You go to the next page. Look, matter of fact, I done skipped a page. Look. This is in color. The ones that had logos, I put their logos in there. I put some photos in there of different guys around town. Gave them my ink. Go to the next page. There's 2 more pages side by side about this topic. What am I getting at? Well, here's what I'm getting at. These guys, I did that, and most of them are still in existence. And there's more now. It's probably double now. And they're some of the primary influences of these young people. So I reward you with my ink. And in turn, you indirectly shitting on my rock on wood to these kids and parents.
You got proof of that?
Remember, I told you that I've spoke with a parent or two, and one of them had a workout on that day with their workout guy.
Okay. Did you ask who the workout guy was? So it might not have been one of the ones in your book.
It might not have been. I didn't say that. I said it's doubled. It's more than that since then. It's doubled. The reason I know it's doubled, Heather, because when the kids checked into the Rock on Wood last Sunday, you know what I did? they had to write down who's a workout guy. And
wow. Joe Rod, man, your nose ass. Man, if I was in kids, I wouldn't have wrote down nothing.
That ain't writing that smart as hell. So that way I can know who identifies, because the college coaches need to know that information. You see, I provide intel to college coaches. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna take a picture of so you can see. I got the phone number.
If I was to look for, you know what I would have wrote? Not applicable. I would have wrote NA.
A couple of them did.
Oh, they did? Okay.
They don't have it. But at the same time, the ones that don't, guess what? The ones that don't, look at your phone. I just took a screenshot of a couple of them.
Hey, Leary said you left him out. Well, he don't consider you a workout guy.
Stephon Leary during that time was still, had just come out with his book.
Yeah, he was coaching.
He was not actively, had made it known that he was back.
Yeah.
So let's not, don't forget that, Stephon. I remember it yesterday. You were on the book tour.
Jimmy, keep on, because I want to introduce some new.
So look at your cell phone.
A new one on the block that would be in the next magazine. But keep going.
I'm just saying, look at your cell phone.
Oh, okay.
Look at your cell phone.
Okay.
So this is what I know, and I'm not joking with y'all. So I'm saying stuff that's on the cusp, on the fly. He just presented me and challenged me. I said, okay, I gave you receipts. I know now who's in charge of these young people. And guess what? So those people, here's my point. That means those guys, for the most part, every man name listed on there, they wasn't, if they did, they was not successful at getting the kids not to come, because those are the ones who came. So those are the names I applaud, that I can applaud. I know I can applaud them. And a lot of those names are not in this magazine.
Okay, I like this. I like this. Now I like it. I like somebody said not applicable. So they did the same thing. I like that. That means
Alan, I'm looking at his height. I ain't
ain't nobody working him out, Jimmy. I know it. But Jimmy, I got a place for him though, Jimmy. Triple Threat 360 Basketball Training Academy for him, mamas and daddies. If you remember, Jimmy, all the workout guys on the north and all of that, boy, I got you deep down, Jimmy. You went out there. I got you, Jimmy, what you call that? South, 59 South? In Richmond and Rosenberg area? At the new epicenter? You're going to have Triple Threat 360 Basketball Training Academy out there. Let me tell you something, y'all. I'm going to get you some more information on that soon. Mamas and daddies on that side of town, you got somewhere to go. And guess what? I'm going to keep an eye on them to make sure, because I mentioned them on this show, make sure your son getting better. Now, how about that? So now, hold up, Jimmy. He said he left you out. You left him out. All right. Okay. All right, Jimmy. Come on, finish, Jimmy. I like this. Come on.
Yeah, so my thing is, see what that does, this looking on this list, that don't mean that a coach, that a workout guy didn't try them to not get him to not
get him to go. Yeah, the kid.
That just means it wasn't successful.
I got you. I like that.
Don't get it twisted now.
Okay.
Because you can pick and choose. I'm smarter than that. You can go and say, oh man, he need to be there. We want to get him ranked. But the one that's ranked higher, you don't need to go to that. You went last year. Man, we're going to let you. Matter of fact, we're going to have a little something at our, come on over and work out with other fellas. We're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. And that's the part that if you guys understand something, just say, look over at the No Excuses Pro League. And we was talking about this 4 years ago. I remember at the radio station at 102.5 when we had Casey come in the studio. We talked about that then. We talked about it. Then our intern, Sierra, went and worked over there and did some stuff there right after then. Then we talked about it again a year after that and went to the other radio station on 101 on the FM dial. Then we talked about it again during the COVID. Because the question was, what will it take and why wasn't more NBA pros playing in the Houston Pro Am than versus around the country? And then the answer that people think narrowed down to mostly was like, well, man, LA, man, everybody like going to LA during the summer. And I'm like, well, everybody like coming to Houston too. Don't get this stuff twisted. A lot of those dudes pass through Houston like it ain't no tomorrow. Y'all just don't know about it at one point in time for a day or two, just coming through, visiting other friends or whatnot. So the question is, why
The
didn't
dynamic's different now, though. But I'll explain to people
and,
later.
but all it collectively take is for any groups of three or more. Like I say, if three or more prominent guys decide to come on a weekend or on a date and play, then they come back and play again. Then another 2 and 3 might come after that.
That's all you
Another
need.
2, 3. That's all it takes.
That's all
So
it
that
takes.
means somebody has to buy in, or somebody's influencing somebody. It will take for somebody to influence somebody. Man, let's go and do it. Let's go rock out in H-Town. But then they would rather just go and rock out at one of the church gyms or one of the gyms.
And Jimmy, I got to help a little bit and let people know just the logistics of it. The no excuses starts a little earlier, and players don't want to. A lot of players are on. A lot of players I knew were on vacation, doing all of it because it's in a short this window right here. See, like right now, players want to ramp up to get ready for the season. You follow me? They ramp up around the end of June, July. They ramp up to get ready for the season. Now if I live in LA, everybody want to play in the Drew League, but y'all don't understand. Y'all just see the Drew League highlights. It's other players and other teams playing the Drew League don't have no pros on. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know that it's other teams. I've been there. It's other teams, but they gonna always publicize when the pros there. And I keep just saying this city used to be the spot. Our problem is not one Houston Rocket.
That's
a prominent Houston Rocket.
It would take about 3.
No, but if the star, if Jalen Green come, everybody gonna come.
Well, I mean, but he would come and have to come back. That's the whole key.
Yeah,
making the cameo is not enough. You have to establish an occurrence, a habit, a repeat on it, and then you can take your hands off the steering wheel and it'll roll by itself. So that's my thing.
But Jimmy, that's when we had Steve Francis staying here, Sam Cassell staying here, Coutinho staying here, all of these guys, Vic Van Exel staying here, the guys coming down for the rehab. He got a contract. Chris Childs got a contract playing in the pro-am, and the Rockets gave him a trial. Those guys, Alan Level came back this year. Jimmy sitting there. Major Jones, all of these guys came back this year. This was the most special year for the pro. I know you're going to parallel it to what you're talking about, but this was a very special year for the No Excuses program because Casey didn't quit. He kept being consistent. Jimmy could have quit 2 years ago because people was trying to go in and take the place from him. I got a better relationship with them than you. I mean, it's just so much mess. You don't know all the mess that the man had put up with to have to keep that thing going. Other teams, you got players talking about, let's go play in another league over at Lutheran North instead of playing over here at the world famous Funded. Man, that man has been through so much stuff. That's why I got to tell y'all, this was the most successful year. It was just unbelievable. Muchinaris, Muchinaris was here. I mean, I'm just telling you the pros that lived here and stayed here. Now these guys got enough money to go in the hell they want to. They used to have to just come to Houston and stay here. But now they flying off, Jimmy, to Spain. Jimmy, they going to, hold up. They going to Fashion Week now. They going here. They going to Barcelona. These guys going everywhere now. That money is a little bit different right now. But it's just different. But how you parallel this to what you talking about?
Well, because of the influence and that would get those guys and their peers to play. That's in the same breath, that type of influence. If the top guys saying we're going to go rock on wood, you see, a lot of those kids in group texts, a lot of those kids DMs each other. A lot of them play the monkey see, monkey do scenario, right? Whereas if you're gonna go, then I'll go. What you gonna do? I don't know yet. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna go yet. Then why should we go? Then nobody didn't want to say why should we go. Man, we're gonna go to just to rock out, just to ball out. Now, if all of them could be, now don't get it twisted. If all of them thought they could be on the same team, it would be more easy for them. Cause that's the easy way out for a lot of them. They just want to rock with their own. But and that's the part of being part of this the friendly culture. But open gym setting that's safe on a college campus. There, right now in the class of 2023, the class that just graduated, you know how many Division I signees from played in Houston, that lived in Houston, not the guys that moved away. Not we're not going to count the Chris Johnsons and the little young fella that's going to Oklahoma right now. We're not going to count them. The ones that was in Houston.
Jacob Cole, Ice Cole.
Yeah, Jacob Cole. We didn't even have 20.
Right.
I'd have 20 Division I signees
That's
out of Houston this year. Out of all of the players that played, we got twice the amount of developmental trainers, but an all-time, when I say all-time, in the last 25 years, there's never been fewer Division I signees. We got double the amount of trainers. That means it's a bunch of money in bad ass basketball.
But Jim, you know I learned about the training part. I can train you. That don't mean your ass gonna get good.
But part of that training, when you learn,
that don't mean you're gonna go to D1 basketball, Jimmy.
But no, that's part of the carrot. That's part of the carrot that you're luring them in.
Well, I'm telling the parents not, and that ain't a part of the carrot. Just because I can sit up here and train you, can teach you everything I know, don't mean you finna get no Division I scholarship. You got to go, and that's in you. I can teach you. Let me tell you something. The thing about it, I can teach you all you know, but I can't teach you all I know. You follow me? I will never teach you all I know. I'm going to just teach you what all you know. And Jimmy, I've seen, think about this, Jimmy. Think about this. Blake Griffin and his brother had the same trainer all the way through everything. Everything. They went the same, everybody went the same thing. Why Blake wound up being great and the other brother being regular? They had the same workout guy, Jimmy. The same guy. Some people are just not going to get good. But I want to get away from your point, because your point is, I don't know what your point was, but I just know just because they got a lot of trainers don't mean these kids learning. Some of these kids just going to learn to be able to be just good at here. Jimmy, that D1 basketball thing is dude, it just ain't, you can't train your way to D1 basketball. You got to have the will, man. I've seen it. I've seen guys, I've watched the guys, I've been in the gym and watched these guys go through the same drill, same thing. A lot of pros in the gym. I've been blessed enough to go to Rico Hines' run. And I see the stuff that they do before the games and see the stuff. All these guys in there, but they still ain't Trae Young. They still ain't Paul George. No matter how hard they train, they can train a lot. They got guys going to work out with Kevin Garnett, going to work out with Durant, guy. That don't mean he gonna be like Kevin Durant. Y'all, a lot of this stuff got to do with the man upstairs. I'm just telling y'all. I know y'all don't believe. Some of y'all are not believers, but let me tell you something. Why Blake Griffin be the all-star and his brother, and they had the same exact advantages. Went to the same school, had the same teachers, had the same mama, had the same daddy, had the same trainer, ate the same food. One gonna be a Hall of Famer, and one he running his basketball program back in Oklahoma. It's a unique dynamic. Sometimes we need to take a look at it.
Well, I mean, the athleticism can receive the training and that can produce different results. That's just like saying if Greg Wise, why don't his presses produce the same results as he did when he had Joseph Young, Pee Wee, Snap,
Absolutely.
Pee Alex, because those were different type of athletes
Yeah.
collectively than when that same press ain't number one in the country that he's running right now, and he's bettered the press and modified it more, and it still don't get nowhere near the result. You got to have some talent. The thing is, a lot of people are made to believe that I'm going to get you here. These are the guys that I've got there. You
Okay.
could be them if you come to me. Let me put my hands on you. And guess what? The rest going to be history. We're going to prove everybody wrong. And then everybody fall on one of those islands like it's us versus the world. Nobody believes in you.
I see what you're
Nobody
saying.
believes in you like I do. They just hating on you. They don't got you. Like, instead of just telling the young man, listen, this training, if we lucky, we're gonna get you in a D3 or a D2. You 5'7",
I don't.
and it's probably and it's okay. But you want to play basketball in college, don't you? So let's not even start worrying about the visits that we're gonna take on going to U of H.
So you think people actually thinking like that, Jimmy, out there?
I had a guy ask me just last night, right after you had called me. A guy said, "Man, I got a question about this kid, man. You know, he about 6'7". Hey, man, you think Samson them can use him over at U of H?" I said, "Hell no." I said, "Well, you don't. Why would you say it like that? You harsh." I said, "I'm truthful when it comes to these evaluations." No. Do you understand it's the highest level of college basketball? He don't have no Division I offers, and you're saying, "Well, he can go there and probably can redshirt 1 year." No.
Jimmy, I know that man they ain't asked you that, man.
No, he was sincere. A lot of people really don't, that ain't that big. They really don't know and really don't understand how hard it is. That dude there, who we named, that kid there, he can be all right. He's a potential Division I he's a Division I prospect, meaning potential. But you just skipped over all different levels and just say U of H. You need to go square about HBU or HCU, whatever they call it now. That's the level you want to. That if TSU played HBU, what would the Vegas line be on?
I don't know. I don't know about the Vegas line, but I know TSU, the team right there they got right now, will beat the brakes off of a lot of people in this city.
So the reason I said HBU is because I think that HBU is the easiest.
The lowest, okay. Beat the brakes off.
The Division I school in this area, the basketball team, I would think that would be the less heralded, the lesser talented one. That don't mean they won't be able to win the game. They won't. Don't mean they won't beat Prairie View or they couldn't beat TSU, but the lesser talented one. Because teams, a team can beat talent on many days. So what my point is, people always just go and they say, and I'll be quick to correct them, just like Texas Southern and Prairie View. I defend the SWAC at some point in time every damn week with somebody that don't have understanding, because I don't let people try to recycle a misunderstanding about the potency level or the lack of potency in those programs. And you have to understand, we just saw a guy, I just told you, I saw the guy playing the pro-am just last week in the championship. And I'm like, where this young man? Somebody text say, man, that young man played at Prairie View this year. He gonna be at Prairie View this year? And you talking about your little old midget? He can go to Prairie. Man, he ain't got a chance of playing over this dude right here, right now. And the thing good about it, Byron Smith is right there watching and supporting his players in the No Excuses Pro League. He's watching them actively, right there on them every week. He's watching them on the court, off the court, and so because they're an extension of his program. That makes him look good when any type of success one of those guys have. And I just, take these kids on all these different visits. to all these big ass schools just to stroke the ego of some of the parents, just so they can go on the golf course. Man, I'm free this weekend. The kids ain't no kid gone. You know, well, what's going on? Where you at? Man, he gone. He visiting. He up there visiting. Baylor this year. They going. He's gonna probably go to Texas Tech next week. What, man? I gotta come check him out. And the people come check your son out, man. They know damn well your son ain't gonna be able to play at that school that you're fishing, that you've been misleading people about. This is the part of the business. And once you start telling a lie, you feel like you got to keep going. You got to keep putting air in that tire. And that tire is steady leaking with air. You got to keep putting air in it every day, a different lie. And you guys got to keep feeding and feeding. And now the kid going to believe it because the kid have no idea because you hadn't sit there and educated yourself. So it's a miseducation miseducating others. And everybody claiming they know it, they got it. Let me tell you something, guys. Give you a rude awakening. If you played basketball in college before 2000, this is not the same type of recruiting that took place then. If you played before 2010, this ain't the same type of recruiting that took place then. It's a different level. And now, if you played before 2008 and 19 or 2020, it's the COVID. This ain't the same type of recruiting that took place in the last 10 years before then. This stuff has ever changed.
What's the big difference?
Big dash different. But one thing that remains the same over all of that is relationships. Relationships, it doesn't matter. It doesn't take talent to maintain a relationship. Take consistency to maintain a relationship. So that means a person has the ability to pick up the phone and somebody else will answer that phone and they would give their undivided their attention towards if somebody says a certain name. But you only it's like building credit. If that name that you give them is not sufficient or not nowhere near good enough, then you call that person again next week, they might not answer your phone call. You think I'm joking? Try it. They might not answer your phone call. They'll wait till you text them first because they think now you done wasted their time. The people that value their time, they don't like for it to be wasted. And they're not going to go back and tell you, hey, man, this kid wasn't good enough. They're just not going to pursue him. And so in your mind, you thinking that you threw him a bone. Follow through on it. You'll be able to tell. Sometimes what you think is good just really might not be good enough, guys. And that's the thing where I'm trying to get people to understand. We're in a different space right now. I had a guy a couple of days ago rattling off about name, image, likeness. Say, man, what are we talking about? Name, image, likeness, NIL. Let me tell you something. I just gave you the number. It was 19 players that signed Division I that, excluding those two young men I just said a while ago. So that would have made 20 to 1. But 19 that went to high schools in Houston, seniors that signed for basketball. Do you understand how many people, seniors there were that played around the greater Houston area this past year? So only 19 for Division I? What that means is when you see Rucker on Wood, there's going to be 90 plus seniors in that building on Sunday. Let's say if in 2024, all of the top kids miraculously showed up. We're talking 20 to 25 on the average of them is probably going to sign, get a Division I offer. So what about the other 70 of them? The 70 percentile, the vast majority. You know what they'll be doing? They will be auditioning right in front of a college coach and his staff at University of St. Thomas. They'll be auditioning. They will have that undivided attention for 2.5 hours. You ain't never gonna get a college coach to spend 2.5 hours directly around you for that low of a cost. And y'all not understanding what this is. Putting you right there and where you need to be at for the 70% of you. And actually the number might be a little higher than 70% because all of the top guys ain't coming. So it might not be but 5 Division I players in the room, Adam. Might not be. But guess what? For those other guys, I need them to understand what's at stake. That coach gonna work them, he gonna stretch them, get them loose. A head coach gonna get y'all loose, gonna stretch y'all. Mm-hmm. His assistants and his players gonna be coaching each bench as the teams rotate. So you get to give with one, you get to play with another one, and at the end of that day, they all gonna go in a room and meet the next day who you like, what numbers you like, what numbers you like. I like this one. I like him too. See, because each kid then played on different benches. This is what's happening. I'm giving you guys an opportunity, and then guess what happens? They have their own camp the following week. This week, Sunday, they're gonna probably put paraphernalia out, pamphlets out, letting everybody know we got our own camp next week. And certain kids that perform well are going to get invited to their camp the following week. This is an audition. And you got some people the nerve to understand. So, the University of St. Thomas, they not chopped liver, man. They got talent on that roster.
Oh boy.
They got a dude on that roster that's gonna be first team All-American on that roster. Luke Williams from Klein Farr. He's gonna be first team All-American.
He was out there tearing the pro league up. When Tyree Eason had to say, whoa, Tyree Eason didn't want no pause in that little guard, man. That Calvin Williams, man, a guard? Jimmy, we were sitting over there talking about, can anybody guard him? Can anybody guard him? I mean, it's unbelievable, man. Over there, and he plays at St. Thomas. There's levels to this stuff, y'all. But Jimmy, like I said, I am not gonna ask those top 20 guys that you got ranked in your polls. I apologize for asking y'all. I shouldn't have to ask y'all to be somewhere that y'all should be and want to be. I shouldn't. And I take that back. But them boys over there can play. Wait a minute. Archie was watching them all year. Archie was filming them. He said that USC team finished third in the pro league. Listen, they finished third, Jimmy, in the No Excuses Pro League.
I was wondering how they did this.
Yeah, they was in the playoffs. They just ran into a buzzsaw. They just ran into a buzzsaw. That's all.
That's good.
They ran into D'Angelo Harrison them.
So these kids in high school, these guys, see, they think they better than these kids at University of St. Thomas.
No, sir. I put it like this. I ain't seen that.
They have to think that because otherwise, why would you be trying your best to run your ass across?
Oh, see, I ain't think about it like that. I'm glad you brought that up. I didn't think about it like that. You need to re-emphasize that one more time.
If you don't think you better than the kids at University of St. Thomas, the players, then why are you running your ass all around the state to go to these other elite camps that ain't even recruiting you, sent your ass a form letter. When you walk in, they don't even know your name. Instead of trying to form a relationship and keep them paying attention to your babies over there. This stuff ain't that complicated. This man has made it clear he has no problem. He wants to recruit Greater Houston. He
Absolutely.
loves recruiting Greater Houston.
Absolutely.
And I'm talking about
Medina.
Anthony Medina.
Yeah.
He's had over 10 players on his roster a couple of years ago from out of this city.
Sure did.
And was kicking ass. The COVID year, they were ranked #1 in the country. In case y'all didn't know, go look it up. #1 in the country. And they cut the playoffs out because of the COVID that year when everybody had to stop playing. But you think you better than them. How you?
You just making me think. That's all I'm saying. Hey, boy. I ain't think about it like that. I didn't. I never thought about it like that. We're on a college campus, and people say they don't want to go to a college campus and play.
Yeah.
I did not think about that.
Why the college coaches are watching. Why they're there. This ain't the regular type over there. They are there. You don't want to go there.
Interesting. Y'all just making me say, I'm telling y'all got me just saying, man, y'all, somebody make it make sense to me. Can I find me one? Because Jimmy, they might know more than me. With somebody, Angel Johnson is cold, my dude. I didn't even know who the hell Angel Johnson was. I forgot to tell you about it. He on that team too, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Angel Johnson hit so many threes on Tyrese. Tyrese said, I don't know which one of these one I want to get. If I get one, the other one get the hit. And if I get this one, the other one get Jimmy. I forgot about Angel. Oh my God. Jimmy, these kids, and Coach, have any of these kids got a resume like Angel had in high school? Oh, man, you just made me think about that. But Jimmy, I forgot to tell you about Angel, man. Jimmy, you just saw Angel and Calvin out there because they done came up under your watch. You would have, if you was excited about Stretch, these dudes, Stretch didn't come but a few games at the end. These dudes have been whooping up on everybody all year long. Angel, because I kept saying, who in the hell is number 5? Who the hell? And then he finally told me, because he called him something else. I don't know what he was calling him. But and I said, Angel. He called him Angel, but I didn't know what Johnson was. I said, oh my goodness. Yeah. Angel Johnson is true. Hey, parents, I'm telling y'all. Okay, keep going, Jimmy. Shit, I'm learning, and I was there.
I'm looking right now at their roster from the last season. University of St. Thomas.
Okay.
I want you to keep counting this, Hal. I'm gonna call out the name.
Okay.
Andrew Nguyen from Cy Falls High School.
1.
Freddie Ricks from Cy Springs High School.
2.
Andrew Adebo from Cinco Ranch High School.
3.
Kalen Anderson from Clear Creek High School.
4.
Angel Johnson from Atascocita High School.
5.
Nick Anderson from Clear Creek High School.
6.
Zach Gulowski from the Woodlands Christian Academy.
7.
Calvin Williams IV from Klein Forest High School.
8.
Luke Ramirez from the Bridgeland High School.
9.
Demi Ariola from Kingwood High School.
10.
Cam Collins from Hightower High School.
11.
Pierce Marquez from Atascocita High School.
12.
And that's 12 players from Houston.
Cam has decided not to play basketball anymore. He knows this won't be his future. And he has been injured most of the time. Awesome.
Oh, man.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Mindy.
And that was last year's roster. And that team went 23-4 last year, Hatter. 2 of those losses were the last 2 losses of the season. They went 16-0 in conference play last year.
And they beat Rice at Rice a couple of years ago.
They took Lamar ass to the
brink.
To the might have been overtime or something last year. Took them to the wire. You think your kids are better than this? Every one of them kids I just named, except for maybe 4 of them, were either first team all district or all region in high school.
Jimmy.
I mentioned 3 players from Atascocita. They went to state. It's what 3 of them at.
Jimmy, I was sitting there laughing because B. Scott going to tell me about the TSU Fans Fest conflict with the Ruck on the Wood. It's 5 million people in this city, B. Scott. It don't conflicts with the TSU Fan Fest going to be there. And the Ruck on the Wood going to be there. So it's all good. But keep going, Jim.
Yeah, so I was just bringing that up because
some people,
just like y'all got to go and do a better job pulling up some of these rosters and just look at some of these guys, and then you'll be like, oh, hell, I remember him. Put it like this. If Angel Johnson, because you're competing with the same, Angel is just a sophomore right now. If Angel was in high school right now with the 2024 class, what would he probably be ranked? In what range?
Oh, he in the top. These guys I saw on this list, ain't none of them dudes better than Angel. I mean, it might be a few upsides in there, but Angel would, come on, man. He'll be in the top 10.
He'll be top 5.
Yes.
Easy. He'll be top 5 in this city. If Angel Johnson, think what I'm saying.
Dude, Angel.
So you're competing with the same, that's what I'm saying. When you get to college, these guys are 4 years, up to as many as 4 to 5 years older than you because of red shirt. Classes, I'm sorry, not just older than you years, I'm talking about classes. Their class of whatever you are is as many as 5 classes ahead of you. This is what you're competing against. What is so hard for you to interpret that? This ain't for the meek. This stuff is, dude, all these dudes was all district. These dudes, they some gunners on that team. Leave one of them open. Y'all ass gonna get put on the bench.
I promise you, Jimmy, they got 5 dudes you can't not leave alone on St. Thomas team, Jimmy. They got 5 dudes you cannot leave alone. 5. Not 2, not 3. Forever Films probably got a film. He probably got a film out about that. Forever Young Films probably got a film out about that. They got 5 dudes can shoot piss out of it.
And I'm looking to thank you. I see some of the, you said both Williams brothers was on the team last year, but I'm on the University of St. Thomas website. Is the source of this roster, and they don't have him on there. Somebody need to get them to re-add him back on that roster. And, that's his story. That'd be another kid. So that's 13 players from the city on one roster. That's basically saying that's a 20 and under AAU team. Now you play 17 under. That's a 20 and under AAU team from H-Town. That's basically what that is. And they kicking ass. 23-4 last year. I think it was something like 22-5 the year before that.
That man said most of these kids should have been offered by the college from near Sharpstown. Stop it, man. Marion is there, though, but I think he's going to play this year, Jimmy. He's there because he was on the team this summer, too.
No, I'm saying, but was he?
But he probably ain't on there last year. I think
They
he's
say
gonna
he
be
was
on.
there. They saying he was there last year. If he
Well,
is, he
it's
was,
not on it. Well, he
he's not
might not.
listed.
Well, you know, don't worry about it. He
Yeah,
was
but
playing. He was playing with them this summer.
yeah,
That's all. I put it like that. He was playing with them this summer. Oh, it's unique, man. But these people got to they got to figure this thing out, Jim. Faith comes by hearing and hearing the word. So we just got to keep doing what we're doing, man. You know, I mean, it's fun. I mean, I never looked at it like that, y'all. I told you, you see, I ain't mentioned them guys' name no mate. We don't care if they're coming up. That's all right.
oh, no,
We'll see you. We'll see you on the other side.
yeah. Just not. You know, the thing is, and in life, if a lot of people, and I ask you guys a lot of times to be mindful. Your choices have consequences, and on Monday you might not give a shit, but on when they roll back around to Sunday, you care. Then you like you know. So here's the thing: at some point in time, some of these young men may need, and then some of the guys that's have influence over these young men.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna probably need an extra boost of octane up under the wings of some of these young men to try to get to wherever you're trying to get to in your quest for exposure. And if you're not supporting my efforts today, don't expect me to be on the front line supporting your efforts tomorrow. It's just plain and simple. I don't care if you come or not, but don't act like this slightness just started when I slight your ass tomorrow. Don't act like it just started then. Man, Hicks tripping, man. He got man, he might won't do this, won't do, you know, he won't. Don't act like it just started then. It started right now.
You be tripping?
Oh, they're gonna say I'm tripping.
Oh,
They're gonna say
Jimmy,
I'm
Jimmy,
tripping.
Jimmy, Jimmy. If I got time to read something right quick, you remember I told you I got a letter,
Yeah.
and the letter, I'm not
What
gonna.
it say?
It was just saying. It was listening to our conversation yesterday. I love it. I love them. I love that's why I love this Chop Shop, man. Y'all don't understand. And some programs seems to run all the decisions. Uh, some programs seem to be run all the decisions. That was just in regards. It was talking about people influence running everything, and the parents just going along with it. These decisions is happening. These guys not playing. Coming to the Bruck-on Woods or coming to this event or coming. The parents may want their son to go to your event, but some programs would shut it down until he said it's okay. And the schools and the prep schools now that because they've been mentioned to them that some of these programs, Jimmy, some of these programs telling these kids and parents, you don't have to do what these programs tell you. And they said the parents, especially on a certain team, will voice their opinion, but it's still what this program head of the programs want to do. They won't be happy with the coaches or the players or certain tournaments they play in. I'm sitting there thinking about this stuff, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Parents, no program should have that much influence over you. I don't care who it is. I'm going to repeat that. I Don't care who it is. I keep telling y'all, make sure your son's good enough so he above all the politics. Don't let nobody dangle that carrot that Jimmy just talked about. We got some carrot dangling ass people out here telling you what no man should control where your son goes. No program, no coach, no head of a program, no GM of a program, none of them. And somebody else might agree. I don't care if they agree or not. I don't care if nobody else agree. I'm telling you from a parent, man, get your stuff together, man. So you won't let one of these clowns have to tell you what to do with your kid. I told you, one of them came to me talking, man, let me help you with your son's recruiting. Man, if you don't get the out of my face, know what I'm doing over here. And then your ass don't know nothing about what I'm doing over here. So I want you to just stay out of it and stay out of his face. That's how you have to talk to him, parents. Parents, you got to realize your son wouldn't be on his team if he couldn't play. Your son on some of these teams, that means he's got value. You just make sure you put him around people that's maximizing that value and not nobody who's trying to control and tell him or you where they can go to an event, where they can go to wherever the hell they want. Your son can go where the hell he want to. Now one of these dudes can tell him where the hell I tell you what, y'all got a mandate today. If y'all want to come on and expose these clowns, I'll let you do it on my show. On this show right here. I'll let you do it. And let me tell you something. He ain't going to hurt your kid. Because if your kid can play, I'll call every college coach in the country and say, that dude is bullcrapping. He lying on this kid. I'll combat every damn thing he go against. I am sick and tired of somebody got to send me letters and send me emails about these dudes trying to tell they think they control these kids. They, don't go here. Don't go there. That's just Jimmy. Jimmy ain't no basketball player. Jimmy don't know nothing about no basketball. I'm getting sick of this crap. Try to tell me where my son can go, who I take care of every day. Just to be on your regular ass summer program. That ain't smart enough to tell me, well, look here, we ain't playing but one event. You got me spread all out the damn country. I got to go play in this event one day and the same day. Let me tell y'all something, man. I am getting sick. And I know I asked a question, what was enjoyable about summer basketball? And I gave y'all tomorrow, I'm going to talk about the stuff in summer basketball that makes me sick. And that shit right there make me sick because one of them clowns came up to me. Somebody came up to me and tell me, man, you need to help me. Then somebody come up, why is it taking you so long to make the decision? Because, dumbass, you don't know about the decisions because you ain't never sent nobody to the Ivy League. The Ivy League, the reason it's taking so long, sir, since you want to know, because he got to get the likely letter. He got to get the acceptance letter at first. Before a coach can want him all he want to, but if that school don't want his little black butt, he ain't going to get in it. So you wouldn't know nothing about that because you never had a kid that was able to go to a place like that. So get the hell off my phone telling me about what taking me so long to tell people where he going to go to school. With your know-it-all ass. Yeah. I'm serious. I'm getting sick of these people think they control, walking around here at these events with their chest stuck out like I got this on my shoulder. I got this name on my shoulder. Man, you ain't nothing. If it ain't about them kids, I told you the most enjoyable thing I love, even about your event, when I'm watching them little babies walk upstairs who won the 2027 class, and they said, man, we balled out at the event last week. We won the event this week. Man, we rolling. I said, wow. God want them to fall in love with basketball. Y'all making them hate basketball. The event directors event runners, all of y'all making these kids hate basketball. They conflicted. They conflicted where they can go and play basketball this weekend. They conflicted. I don't know, Coach. You don't want me to go play, Coach. What, Jimmy? What were some of the reasons? Y'all know I put it. Hold on. I took a screenshot.
What was the reason?
You know, I told y'all. Here's some of the reasons they said. Hold on.
What's
I'm getting to you now. Man, that's not important. It's not a live event. Shit, at the live event, the coaches weren't watching your ass anyway. Because I watched it. Man, that's going to be unorganized. You can get hurt. Your ass can get hurt at school, at activity period. You're not going to get any offers by playing in that event. You're playing on a college campus. You never know. Hold on, Jim. Hold on. Got another. What they say? You've been there for 3 straight years, and what you got? I know people that can really help you. Hold up, Jim. Hold on. Somebody said valid cause. If someone not in the top 20 got handled by somebody not in the top 20, your rankings will drop. I like this one. Ricky Scott said, valid if someone not in the top 20 get handled by someone not in the top 20, that's in the top 20, get handled by somebody that not, their rankings will drop.
That's bullshit.
Jimmy, they saying it, Jimmy. Somebody telling these kids that.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Now, what could happen is the kid that's not in the top 20, his rankings could rise.
That's all. I'm glad. Thank you, Ricky Scott.
Now, if that same kid in the top 20, and Ricky Scott, not saying that you bullshitting, I'm talking about that
Right.
that whole
Right.
train of mind of thought
Right.
that people will have with that. And I can believe that, but here's what happens. If that kid is in the top 20, if that one kid whoop him, then he come back and another kid that ain't ranked whoop him, then another 2 or 3 kids that ain't ranked whoop him, then guess what? That kid might not be a top 20 kid. He just might have been ranked too high. And guess what? It is what it is. But if you think that low of your kids to where it's, man, I'm going to go there, we're going to lose our ranking. See, here's the thing. Remember I told you guys, this is the last year of rankings for RCS Sports. So for those of you that's using that ranking ass excuse, what's going to be the excuse for Ruck on Wood next year? Because it ain't going to matter, because ain't nobody going to be ranked next year on RCS Sports. So what the hell going to be the excuse then? What's going to be the excuse? Let me tell you something, man.
Go on, man. Do your thing, man.
It just makes it more easier when you look back at this stuff. If y'all just start telling the truth. If y'all just start telling the truth.
Man,
right? Meaning that if you somewhere and you see at my event and it's somebody you don't see at my event, you know why they ain't at the event. They're not going to make no excuse. I ain't going to make no excuse for them. Or if somebody else having an event and you don't see me there, y'all don't even ask no more why Jimmy ain't here. Y'all know why Jimmy ain't there. You know why? Because the truth is right in front of you. So why making all these excuses about these kids? It's open gym, man.
It's all it is.
Took all the pressure off of that. And
an open gym with a ref.
And a medical trainer.
And Jimmy, just in case they didn't see it early, I gave them a great example of open gym. Watch this, Jimmy. ladies and gentlemen, I had to play that because that was Michael Jordan. He just came off of winning a 5th champion in that game right there, that pickup game right there. Jimmy, he had just came off winning a 5th championship and a finals MVP out there fighting in the low post position for defense in a summer pickup game like he was in game 7, Jimmy. And these folks worry about these dudes who might not even make it to college. Talking about they don't want to come play somewhere. Like I told you, that's why I retract my story.
Stephon Leary, you asked the breaking news, what's going to replace rankings? I'm going to use the module of Dallas. I'm going to tell the whole world that we have 5 guys every year that's the best kids in Houston. If you sit on that front row, a front row going to replace rankings. If you're on the front row, these are the front row of the kids of this class. So that means either you're on that row or you ain't on that row. I'm probably going to have 10 seats on that row, maybe 12 seats on that front row. But that's going to be the front row. May only have 7 seats on that front row. That means that front row might be the magazine front cover. So I might just, now that I think about it, either you're on that front row or you're not.
So now let's work to get on the front row then.
That's it.
Can't be at the water cooler talking about my son ranked number 98. My son ranked number 99.
You can do it in another city. Because guess what? On that front row, they're going to be in alphabetical order. We already said that. And that's guess what? Trust me, I put a whole lot of intel in it. I listen to y'all. Remember, y'all see, unless the people in Houston was not telling the truth when you was glamorizing what they doing in DFW.
Sure was.
And you saying Dallas got it going on. And I'm like, well, Dallas got it going on because they ain't doing no rankings. Man, Dallas got it going. Man, Dallas. I'm like, Dallas ain't doing no rankings. If Dallas did rankings, all hell would break loose. No, man, Dallas got it going on. Okay. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna do no rankings then. And watch how Houston gonna have it going on then. Don't be scared now. You asked for this. You asked for it. Now, somebody sent me a message, Hatter, before we get up out of here. They asked me can we talk real quick about elite camps?
Do me a favor. Just what I want you to tell that. What was they asked from 1 to 2? From now on. That's what I want to tell them. But we'll talk about it. But where was you at from 1 to 2? 1 or 2. Now you want to call us out to 2:30, but keep going.
It came at 1:55.
That's too damn late. Keep going. But we'll talk about it.
He said, can you talk for a quick second? Quick second, I'll elaborate real quick. Elite camps. A lot of colleges have elite camps. Those are designed, supposed to get potential recruits on campus. A lot of times it would take 9 recruits to get that one that you really want on there. So that means sometimes a buddy will come now because of the way that society is now. Some kids will say, man, this one don't have a ride. The one that you really want is Robert Hatter, but he don't have a ride. But Hicks got the car. So the only way Hatter going to get there is if you let Hicks in the elite camp too. So those elite camps are hardly what they used to be in yesteryear, in 10, 20 years ago, 15 years ago. They're hardly the same as they used to be because now, once again, a lot of camps, it might be at the end of the day, you could tell the recruits because those are the people that the staff will be spending time with, going out of their way to spend time with before, during, and after the games. There may only be, if there's 40 kids at an elite camp, there may only be 4 kids that staff is actually probably going to recruit on the average. Elite camps are normally invite only. You have to be approved to get in. But once again, if you're going to the elite camps and you're passing up opportunities at schools, and you have, and they're not recruiting you whatsoever, then what the hell are you doing with your time and your money? What are you doing? I can see an average family. I can give everybody a mulligan and say, okay, go to one, just to, you know. But when you're doing it repeatedly, that's the most silliest shit in the world, because you're leading your kid to believe by your actions that he's supposed to be there. And your kid don't realize it's a favor. You're playing on lotto luck. You guys have just played. Listen, some of y'all need to be mad at some of the teams that promised y'all that you were gonna play on some of these old Junebug ass circuits, and all these coaches were gonna see you when y'all was taking them pictures and mad as hell when y'all was in them back ass courts and no coaches was there. You need to start right there. You need to start right there. Then you've played in front of live events. A coach or two may have seen you. You've been in different places. You played with your high school team, for crying out loud. You played in June with your high school team where you are the big man on campus. 300 college coaches were in the building. Not mean they watched your baby, but they were in the building collectively at one time or another. And your son still has no interest, no offers, no recruitment, no official visits set up. How do you know you can take 5 official visits in 11th grade and the 12th grade?
Mm-hmm.
So
already,
you don't have to be a senior, rising senior, to take official visit. If you ain't got no official visit set up, that's a red flag. What are y'all doing? You want to put blame on who you think is convenient for you to put blame on. If somebody had to influence y'all ass to come messing with this basketball, to hop in this mud with a white suit on, your son could have played soccer. He could stay out there and played in the 110-degree ass sun and played Little League football. He could have been going to STEM camps. Could have been going to all type of other camps. You know, they have academic camps. You chose this. Could have been playing track. Could have been playing baseball. You chose to hop into this basketball thinking that you're going to trick the game. And you realize this basketball is filled with some of the most prime hustlers that you've ever seen in your life. Is in the muddy waters of grassroots basketball.
Karima said official visit rule has been changed.
Oh, they changed it?
Yeah. What's the changes? What's the changes? Brian Maris said, no, it isn't. What they talking about? Damn, y'all, I've been doing something else. Y'all ain't finna keep me here all day now. All these damn comments. He said there is an underlying truth about elite camp. All elite camps are not to be recruited, are not to recruit. In some cases, they don't even have scholarships available. You must make sure coaches have an interest, or you have 66 kids that only have okay. All right. He said, hold up. Brian Merritt, he's college coach to me. Shit, he ain't been but one damn day removed. Hold on. Karima put the rule was put in place prior to the portal. 70% of colleges and programs not stressing his kids to visit as juniors.
Oh, they no longer have a limit.
Oh, they ain't got no limit no more. That what you saying?
Ain't no limit no more.
Oh, okay.
But you only can take one official visit per school. But there's no limit.
Okay.
Now, you only can visit one school one time unless that school changes head coaches. then you can go take another official visit to that school.
Oh boy, I'm having fun on this phone. You are only allowed one official visit to school between the junior and the senior year. That's what she said. One official. Which one of y'all? No limits on
Let me
visits. No,
reiterate. Let me
it
reiterate.
ain't no
In,
limit.
in men's basketball,
Okay.
recruits are still allowed a second official visit to the same school as long as the second visit isn't during the same academic year.
Okay.
So as I
Per
said,
year then.
you can go. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Ah, okay. I got you. I like this, y'all. I like this.
That rule,
Kareem, huh?
thanks so much. That rule kicked in July the 1st of 2023.
Okay. All right.
So I had to
Okay.
brush up on my now. I'm still in 2020 and 2022 and 2021. So yes.
Oh, I like this. Hey, parents, listen. It's a college coach telling y'all this. Y'all better listen. So what they are not trying to do is blow money and time on kids who are juniors with the attention span of a 5-year-old.
That's a good thing, Brian. Be married. And
Thank you.
he's
Thank
been
you,
a
B.
college coach. He's been a college coach for over a decade,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and
Boy, I
giving you
love this.
guys some nuggets
It's
about
all
this
right,
project.
Jim. I'm glad. Boy, y'all got my time again today. Y'all running up in me. It took 30 minutes now. Y'all don't know. They don't know.
Yeah, I
But
mean, you're just trying to, some of the
I
people,
know.
they got to get it. And we're gonna get you. Can y'all share the show right now?
Yeah, share the show.
Share
They
the
just
show.
watching Jimmy. I learned they be so caught up in watching, they forget to share or forget to hit the thumbs
Yeah,
up button.
just share the show right now. And to your groups, to their timelines. And you understand that that's this is important stuff. If a school is that entwined about you, that interested in you,
Mm-hmm.
and you're in 11th grade,
Uh-huh.
why wouldn't they seek to set you up on an official visit?
Hmm.
It's just a question. Why would they want to bring you in? Remember, see, one thing about certain schools, certain staffs, they know who they want to bring in first, who they want to bring in. They look at those football games. And I remember when I was down at, anyway, certain schools have big games, games that are, put it like this. Let's say if LSU is playing McNeese in football, and they also going to play in 2 weeks, they're going to play Alabama at home in football. They would want their better prospect, the one that bigger fish, to come on that Alabama visit. That's a greater ticket. It's more electricity going to be going through the building. It's going to be liver off before, during, and after the game. And so for that big fish, they're going to put, if he's a 6'8" forward, they're going to make sure they want the guard of it, that a guard that can play with that kid, that if they like each other or they can get along with each other, know each other, they're going to bring him in on the same weekend as him. Now they can't bring too many. That's the catch. You can't bring no more than, B. Mary can probably speak on it more, but it's harder to bring more than two big fish on the same weekend, unless it's Midnight Madness or something. I'm talking about during a football game, because there's so much to do, and there's only one head coach that can give his attention to one other of those families. They have to go to breakfast with one, go eat, go do this with the other. So I mean, you got to duplicate that on both sides. That's why I'm telling you guys, some of y'all, depending on how good you are, is what game you get to dictate you want to go for your official visit. Otherwise, they telling you when they want you to come. They don't want you to be there the same weekend. If you 6'8" and me and Hatter play the same position and they offered both of us, they don't want us both down the same weekend. They're gonna bring one, the better one they want be first, And if he gonna get first deals, because they gonna let him know if you commit, we're gonna give you, and you got to commit when you officially when you land. And some people do it in the office, but it's not official until you land back home. That's the rule. Kind of like a cooling off period, because everybody's hype. So they let you get back home. Once the wheels land, then you do whatever you want to do. Unless they change that rule. That's how the rule used to be. And that's the thing. You guys don't realize this is a business for them. And you think you are prepared and equipped to just walk up in there and handle that. That's why so many people that your trainers and the workout guys, Adam, that's why they forged themselves into the equation. Because a lot of parents, when it's easy, if the workout guy can simply teach the parents what they need to do, and then they can go through that process, be more equipped of it. Most of them, you don't want to give the game up. So B. Merritt says something as he says, most importantly, the programs get so many official visits to use every 2 years, I believe it is, and come spring, they want to make sure they have visits available for the portal. So some of these college campuses, they not trying to use all their visits up in football season no more. Because the transfer portal, they can parlay save some of those. They only get so many. I think it's 13 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, B. Mary.
Boy, that's good. I like that.
You know, and you know, I mean, guys, you got to understand. And Stephon Lear was a Division I coach.
Yes.
It was a guy. Listen, Adam, our water sponsor, Game Time Alkaline Water. Remember the kids, that's one thing I forgot to mention yesterday. They had the referee, medical trainer, and alkaline and complimentary alkaline water.
Yeah.
Everybody in every kid in that gym playing. The
grown folk couldn't get nothing.
Some of the media, this is primarily for the players.
Why ain't y'all getting nothing to the parents?
It's primarily for the players.
Okay.
Primarily. It's primarily for the parents get the guzzling up and what the kid gonna have at the end of the day.
Hey parents, I'm gonna get y'all something, man, next week. I'll bring my own cooling now.
It's primarily for them. And the guy that's from the East Coast that runs this, he used to play at Liberty under Stephon Leary. They hadn't seen each other in years. He walks in the gym, he was like, Coach. And Leary look up, and they have a reunion only at Ruck on Wood. And they were happy. Now, finish in regards to B. Merritt's, Stephon Leary say college coaches are not using visits on high school kids because they have to save visits for portal kids. As I said before, the portal kids are the big fish. Yeah, man. And if you get gutted as a low mid every year, low to mids can't use them in the fall because if they need a 6-7 every spring, they need to use on those visits. I understand. Yeah. That's my guy Norman Simmons. I'm talking about from the Game Time Alkaline Water.
Yeah, he brought me one. He brought me one and took a picture of me taking it. Hey man, all right, man. You be using
name him his likeness. Name him his likeness.
And that name and all you good, Doc. Go build your product.
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't. This stuff is really easy to drink.
Hey, this stuff right here is really easy to drink.
That must be some hooch you got up in there. This stuff right here, man.
You just took some home, ain't that something?
I mean, hell, they my sponsor now.
Boy,
they sponsor the events, and which we're sponsoring the kids and the events, which is cool. And I got to try some, and I've been, just getting me in shape. September 6th is my day now. No more fried food, no more potato chips. No more Crown Raw. No, September the 6th. Peel off about 15. Start my walking, then start my walking and running. I mean jogging, then start my jogging. Then
I gotta go. My producer said I gotta go.
Then I'm going, Alan, I'm adding one more thing to my repertoire this year. I'm gonna add roller skating to my thing. That's gonna help burn. That's gonna help move around.
I
I'm
can't
gonna take
find
your
my
thing.
skates, man.
I'm gonna
I
order
got to
me
go get
some.
me. I had some
Mine got
cold ones.
messed up in the flood. Mine got me. I'm
I
ordering
got them.
me.
I just don't know where they at. I got to go look
God,
for
I
them.
ain't talking about ice skating. I said roller skate.
No, I said roller skate. I just can't find them, man. I love them skates, man. Oh my God. Yeah, boy. Hey, you get in shape best with them skates now.
Yeah.
I don't think my knees can handle it no more right now. I don't think. And
I'm put
Jimmy,
some
I can
gloves.
go a little bit now.
I
Hey,
used to go a little bit. I gotta
yeah,
get my that's I'm
yeah.
gonna put me some gloves on though. I'm gonna have some gloves on though.
I ain't never think about them putting no gloves on.
Put some
I don't
gloves on.
fall too much, so I don't really know.
Oh, but you don't know when you're trying to get back in shape. You don't, hey, Howard, they put your song on and you mess
Oh, they
around.
put my song on, I'm gone.
Mess around, you gonna get to going and pull 3-4 hammers. You
And
gonna fall, bust your ass, everything.
Jimmy, just get what my favorite thing to do, Jimmy. To skate backwards. I love to skate backwards when I got somebody, girl in there like that they can go with. Jimmy, I'll be gone now. Hey, yeah, Sonya, I'm coming to skate with Sonya. I got to go get me some new skates. Jim, I just want these old skates. They were so good for me. I don't remember the name of them.
Anybody know where I can get some skates from? Who got a
Any
good deal on
skating,
skates?
any skating rink, Jimmy.
I don't want no damn skating. I want me some custom skates.
They got custom skates inside. They'll say they just ain't gonna give you that mess. They got a custom skate thing inside the skating rink. Yeah, that's their job to sell skates. Duh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I need to go out of town to get mine. I don't want no skates that everybody else look like somebody else look. I need me some,
Well, you got a hat on everybody got, and you got a shirt on everybody wear. So wear that then. You got some glasses. No, ain't nobody mess with your glasses.
Everybody ain't got that.
Somebody said a pawn shop. Man, ain't nobody going to. I don't want nobody else to put their regular ass feet in.
Ain't gonna make my feet turn green in the pawn shop today.
I remind me when I went skiing, Jimmy. You go skiing, they try to
Amazon.
But they're not custom, Jimmy. You just said custom. Everybody can go to Amazon except me because I ain't never ordered nothing from them.
But they might have some custom ones that you can get sent by Amazon.
Well, go on Amazon and do that, okay? They go on Amazon then. See what that gets you. You said custom.
Yeah, I might can make mine. I might put some Air Force Ones or some high top Air Force Ones and put them on and get them done and get them made into custom skates. That'll be some good. Them youngsters gonna see them right there, Hannah. Them icy whites. They see me rolling around that thing. There. Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, man, I'm gonna go make one pass and go look for these skates. If one is in one of these garages somewhere, and if I can't find them, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out.
Dawson, send me the link. Send me the link to them skates. I'm gonna design
the link, Jimmy, not the link. The link, man. Folks always talk about us. Hold on.
As we go, I think Texas is in the semifinals. I think they play again today. Needville, that's right outside of Houston, and they are in the Little League World Series semifinals, which there's double elimination for them. So they have to lose 2 games to be eliminated at this point for them. They play, I think, I don't know who they play today, but they are. I think it's a 6:00 game that they are on deck for. Right now, Mexico is losing to Chinese Taipei 3-1, where Caraco is losing in their semifinals, and Mexico will play Japan in the other semifinal. And I was watching Japan yesterday. They had a miraculous comeback to eliminate. I forgot who they played. One of the teams from down there in the Caribbean islands that they played. I want to say it was Panama, something like that. They played yesterday. But anyway, that's pretty much it, man. We got to get up out of here. And
I see my skate. I'm online now. I'm looking at I see the ones that I like right now.
He sent the link.
I ain't getting this link. I just put roller skates in for men, and then they pop up. I don't need him. Oh, I got myself something there, buddy. Boy, dude.
Man, I'm going skate, boy. But I'm not going to do skating first. I got to wait till I get through my walking phase for about 2 weeks. I'm gonna take a month before I even go to the skating rink. I got to have my legs, because otherwise you'll pull something. I
Oh
can't
yeah,
set
you
my.
got to get right now. You got to get right.
You mess around and pull
Department of
stuff.
Skate. Look up, Jim. The Department of Skate. Hold up, Sonya. I bet Sonya can skate. She look like she can skate.
Let me see.
The Department of Skate. Hold up. She think I ain't gonna look it up right here on the show. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see. Does Sonya know what she talking about? Look out for my little cousin, Jimmy Shadrack Banks. That
Oh,
ain't
that's Shaq Rank.
Shadrack Meshach, is it?
Yeah, and the Billy Goat. Where he at now?
He a linebacker now?
Wait a minute. What? They didn't change that boy position to linebacker.
Boy.
Hey, that game gonna be one of the most watched college football games of the regular season. Is going to be that TCU Colorado game that's gonna open the season.
Skate. What is she talking about? Son, y'all can't find it. You found it, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm looking at it.
Oh, it's a store? Oh.
Yeah, it's a store. I see some good wheels on here.
I don't know, man. I don't know about those signs.
Oh, they got some custom. Okay, custom builds. Okay. Them are those shoes that the kids be wearing. They ain't called the Vans. You know?
Okay. I
Okay.
want polyurethane wheel now.
Okay, $105.
No, I don't want nothing to cost no $105 to put on my feet now. Hell no. No, I just won't go. But I know they cost more than that.
No. But this is only one brand of shoes.
Now we smoking. Now we smoking where I'm at. I'll see you the link.
I don't want these shoes. I don't these.
No,
yeah,
I'm about to see what you said. I'm gonna send you the link. I'm finna send. Where you want me to send it to? I'm gonna send it to your phone.
Yeah, send it. I get you, Sonya, but this is more of a
Jimmy. You gonna want these ones I just sent you? Yes,
more of a
sir.
woman thing to it.
I see some I want. Ooh, wee, called the Lunar Eclipse. Oh my goodness. The Lunar Eclipse, dude. Wee. Oh, them the ones I want right there. I done clicked on.
I got a good question. About you skaters out there.
Mm-hmm.
The skates have to be high tops?
No, they don't. They don't have to.
I'm just
Jimmy. They got the 13. Boy, they got my size and everything. All I got to do is push this button.
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh, Marcus Carroll. That's what I'm talking about. He said he got a lady that turns sneakers into roller skate.
Your ass gonna fall off them mother. You're gonna fall off them mother with sneakers to the roller skate.
No.
Listen to Marcus Carroll. Huh?
I'm putting them ballots on some wheels, man.
Listen to Marcus Carroll. Talking about a lady. Jimmy, they got a lady to do this and a lady to do that. When you tell me you got a lady can do something, I ain't going at it.
Man, you know Marcus Carroll down there. He down in Louisiana. He got Miss Rudolph.
Jimmy, I got me some. Jimmy, I got me some. I know what I want. The Lunar Eclipse. They done. Add to the cart. Yes, sir. When will they be here? That's all. I don't need but one. They talking about two. I don't need but one. Lunar Eclipse, Jimmy, in the building. You gonna see him. You gonna be talking about.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, Jimmy, you know how I am, Jimmy. I don't like to wait. I want my stuff right now.
That's why I'm asking a good question.
And Jimmy, I talked about earlier in the show. I got to get off the show though. About them people be catfishing. They be putting a old photo of their ass when they was 20 years old on their profile, and then they looking like Janet Jackson, and then their ass really looking like Freddie Jackson. They talking about when we gonna skate in the court. If I get these skates, I'm going immediately.
Man,
y'all don't let me push the button now. Wait a minute, what is a good skating rink? I don't want the hood rink.
No, they got a couple of them around Houston.
Okay.
Skating back in style.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna skate with me a glass of a Solomon Bryan wine on it.
Shit, you gonna put that stuff? You can't even take that stuff on the floor.
I can skate. Can't? Ain't you got a flask?
Yeah, I got flat. I got flat. Yeah, they got one Lockwood skating ring in Fifth Ward. That's one right there.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I'm not coming over there.
Lockwood goes off. I ain't been there
Jimmy, I know. It go off for you. I'm not going over there. The promoted parties are the best. The promoted parties are the best. What is she talking about?
When y'all find a good skating ring with a good deal, we're gonna mess around and have a chop shop in October. We mess around and have a chop shop Sunday or something on there.
Yeah.
Sunday night football will be up there. I'm be drinking them water then though. You know.
Hey,
alkaline water.
Hey, I'm good. That man said, "Do you have a polyester shirt?" Hell no, I ain't got no polyester shirt. I'm got my regular gear. I'm not finna put on nothing ignorant to go in the skating rink now. I ain't trying to draw no attention to myself. I just want to get on around there and get to skating a little bit.
How do you gonna need some knee pads?
I can't. Oh, Jim. Hey, no, I ain't. Because guess what I got, Jim? Hold on. I'm going to show you something.
You going to need some knee pads.
Dude,
elbow pad.
Dude, you better ask somebody about old Rob. Watch this. Hold up, Jimmy. I got something for you. I'm going to tell you. We got one third water might go. Hold up. I got something for you, Jimmy. Hold on, man. I'm trying to find it out. Trying to find something right quick, man. Watch this. Hold up, y'all. Y'all done messed my game up, man. Y'all, hold up, Jimmy. Hold up. Yeah, y'all gonna quit playing with me. Come on, man. Every time you came on here, my computer been acting crazy. Okay, here you go.
Yo, them is Vans. That's what them is. I ain't know what them shoes, tennis shoes, Vans. I don't want no Vans.
No, I don't want none of that. This is what I want. Watch this, Jim. Watch this, Jim. This is why I need
What's up, everybody? This is Robert Hatter. I'm Kevin Allen, the Silver Fox. We are here to tell you about the first annual TSU Community Fan Fest that's coming up on August the 27th. Kevin, tell everybody what we got. Hey, we're inviting everyone out, all of the community. Come on out to the H&PE Arena, August 27th, here in the H&PE Arena, 1 to 5. You can meet all 16 sport teams, get autographs, take a tour of this facility. You get to see the new baseball and softball facility, the batting cage. You get to see the new turf that we have, the new locker rooms that we have here, the new beautiful scoreboard that's being placed in the H&P Arena right now. Hey, it's going to be a fun-filled event. But Kevin, I heard we got free food.
Right after you go over there, you go right to the Ruck on the Wood. Ain't that far away? How many miles away, Jimmy? It's not that far away.
About 3.5 miles.
Go over there, get your autograph, and go get straight over there to the Ruck on the Wood. What time the Ruck on the Wood start, Jimmy?
I'll decide on tomorrow.
That's right. You had to send it out secret. I got you. We'll find out
on the website. I'm gonna get with coach and make sure that volleyball don't.
Let me know. You can go to both places.
Remember, they had a volleyball game last Sunday. Remember TSU?
Yeah, you told me about that. And there go Mindy. I got to get up early that morning, Jimmy, at 6 o'clock in the morning, and go to Mindy's church because it's right around the corner. I'm gonna go to church first, then I'm gonna go to the fan fest, and then I'm gonna come to the thing. Okay, Mindy. All right. Mindy inviting us to church. Willow Avenue, the band and everything gonna be over at Willow Avenue that morning, Jimmy. Jimmy, you ain't been to church in a while. Come on. 8 o'clock, sir. 8 o'clock, sir. Look at
on Ruck on Wood Day.
Oh, that's.
I need to see if I can get. I watch it.
But Jimmy, that thing run like autopilot now. The way y'all had that thing running around there.
It does, but I need to watch more basketball.
And you got to have your mind right too.
Yeah.
Well, I heard
about the Deer Ashford one. I heard about that damn skating ring on Deer Ashford. But somebody, somebody told me it'd be a lot of sweetness running up in that thing. Now, let me know about that. You can't be having me going no skating ring where they all, like Fred Sanford said, they all,
See, I don't know about all that.
They all wearing rainbow shirts.
Mindy, we ain't talking about St. Thomas. We talking about how far is it from TSU because we're going to go to the Fan Fest. Your Fan Fest started from 1 to 5. So you ain't got to be there from 1 to 5. Just come over there, get your little Fan Fest in, then get over there. When you ever find out what time to start, then you can get over to, y'all just make it a day out of it. Make it a day out of it. Go to church, go to the Fan Fest, and go to the Ruck on the Wood. By that time, your old ass tired and gone on home somewhere. All right? Hey, so that man talking about sweeter than a box of zingers. Man, let's get off this thing, man. I'm gone. I'm done with y'all. Doug done messed my whole day up.
Y'all share the show on your way out the door. And appreciate you guys for tuning into the Chop Shop. I'm about to go and get me some skates. And then we're going to get this thing. It might take them about enough time they come in. It'll take about 4 weeks for them to come in.
No. Oh, you going to get the snowball. I told them to send mine tomorrow. Because I got to practice in the crib. I'm gonna practice.
You got to get the right kind of wheels on
Sunday Funday. That's right. Sunday, we're going to call that Sunday Funday. You get your little church in. Get to Will Avenue at 8. Get your little break. Go get you something to eat or whatever. No, because they're giving free food away at the Fun Fest. At 1. From 1 to 5. You know, 1 to whenever you get. Leave it. Whenever Jimmy tell us what time it is, we're going to leave there and go over to that. So it's going to be Sunday Funday. Put on your sundress. Come out. Sunday Funday. See you on. Now, I don't know about wearing your sundress to church, though. I don't know about that. But I'll see y'all later, man. I got to get out of here. Bye.
It's going to be the first pair of skates I ever had with a stopper on the front. I can't believe I got to go back.
Oh, that's right. You can get you some Frenches. Bye, man. I'm out.
Peace.
What if
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.